Hello everyone and welcome to Red Dragon Inn. We have 7 people this time around. I need to turn off the thing up top there. No. Okay. So, I guess we'll start by going in turn order for introductions.
I am Wrench, Kobold Artificer, also Rhino.
I'm Endorb, and we've had villains like win how many times now? So I'm min-maxing, so I'm playing the Munchkin character Flower.
Speaking of villain characters, I'm Max and I'm playing Murgoth the Blessed. I am here to kill you all or possibly heal you, I don't know.
Yeah, we get to use the Bane Falls Blessings deck now.
Will you please be quiet and fit artifacts to search? I'm Keaton, not the treasure hunter. Also Jimmy.
Let's see, just mix that, add this. Oh, hello, didn't see you. I'm Witch Dr. Natalie, aka Courier Dan.
Hello there, my name's Molly. I'm the stable hand here, and, well, technically I'm on the job, but I'll be drinking and helping out tonight. And I'm Silver.
I'm Ripstar.
Anyone who hasn't seen Danganronpa is not used to E doing a gruff voice.
A part-time as sorry.
And he corpses.
Assistant coach.
I think I'll say that it's not mandatory to do a voice. You only do it if you want to.
Yeah.
I think I got no. It was like a trainer, right? That's what he was. My bad.
Also, I know Ripstar is supposed to be a guy, but just at a glance, the way his chest plate is makes it look like he has a bra on.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah,
So-
but who's gonna tell Ripsnarl that?
Nobody! There's fucking nobody who's gonna tell Ripstar all that!
I might.
Buddy, yeah.
I might. I'll just put a muzzle on him.
Alright,
You
now
must get
we're-
claws.
now after loads of technical difficulties and other difficulties and just difficulties in general, Rhino, start us off.
Now, question: have we ever made a rule about whether you can, about whether you discard on your first turn? Do you just have to live with your first 7 cards?
You can discard on your first turn.
Yeah, so... Yeah, the rules are you discard and then draw up to your hand.
You have to show us what the card is you discarded, right?
Well, yeah, you discard stuff face up because you guys don't like when I discard face down.
Because that doesn't make sense!
What are you trying to hide from us?
Alright, I am going to play my clockwork cut first.
Player of your choice must pay
Clockwork
1
do
gold
what?
to get.
Alright, so that's active now. Hey, what the fuck? Put the card down!
I'm trying to read it.
Just
Hold
press
Alt.
to open it.
Hold Alt in order to make it bigger, and then you can read it.
Or M if you want a magnifying glass.
Oh, there we are. Thank you. I've never
So
learned
anyway, that's my action, and now at the end of my, I'm just gonna double check a detail.
Rhino,
real quick.
do you want? I was gonna say, Rhino, do you want to give us like a brief rundown of what it is about Wrench that makes him unique?
Okay. Let me just double check on the first turn I play something.
All right, you don't have to read like all the rules out loud or something. Just kind of give a summary of what he does.
Or if he's busy, I can do that, because I've read Wrench too.
Nah, let it be the player.
All right, so Wrench's thing is that he has gizmos. Each gizmo does different things, and they each have fortitude. At the end of Wrench's action phase, each gizmo he has out takes down 1 fortitude. They can also be attacked for fortitude loss. And whenever they reach 0 fortitude, they are discarded.
But and are you able to just activate them whenever?
You'll see this one was an action to activate.
So I think what it is at the end of his action phase, all of the gizmos do their thing and then they take down.
Correct.
Ah, okay.
And he forgot to say, but if you destroy it with fortitude damage instead of their tick down, he takes 1 fortitude damage.
Ah.
Because they like explode in his face instead of just breaking down harmlessly or something.
All right.
Well, for that, I'm going to go ahead and have the clockwork cut purse. Endor pay 1 gold to the inn.
Oh no, how dare I explain your rules to everyone?
How dare you interrupt me when I wasn't done?
Okay, fine.
So yeah.
Interrupting, more like Endorrupting.
Anyways,
Boo.
that takes down.
Yeah, it was.
Anyways, now I will buy a drink for Endor.
All right, I can see what Rhino's doing in this game.
He's going to focus whoever comes after him in turn order.
Nope, I'm going to focus whoever interrupts me.
Huh.
Hey, Rhino.
Which you just did again, so expect something next turn.
Rhino.
You weren't speaking.
You interrupted me again. Yes, Dan.
Rhino.
Rhino's like a mother.
Whatever. It's not like that hurt you. Yet. I inflict upon you the pain curse.
What does that do?
Well, when we get to Dan's turn, he'll explain.
No, I can actually explain right now. Now, whenever I put a curse on you, something bad will happen to you whenever that thing takes damage. For example, if you take any fortitude loss, I will add 1 fortitude damage because of the pain curse. Whenever you lose fortitude in that way, I get my token back.
Oh, so you added a bonus fortitude damage to me whenever it happened.
Correct.
Okay. By the way, much like Torgo Star's minions, the gizmos can also be targeted if you have the select a player thing.
Yeah, I figured. And if you have something that attacks everyone, it includes the gizmos.
Mhm.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, time for me to drink. Ale of Intrigue. Draw 2 cards from your character deck. Woo!
Intriguing.
Intriguing.
Yes.
Wait, so if you have 5 cards, then what? Or if you have 7 cards already, then what?
You can go above 7. 7 is just what you draw back up to at the start of your turn.
Correct.
All right.
Theoretically, you could have your entire deck in your hand, but there's no way that's gonna happen. But if it did somehow happen, it would not be against the rules.
All right. So Endor's turn.
Talk about
Alright.
a draw deck.
Is there a card that can force you to lose your card?
Alright,
I don't.
so
I don't know if they are. All right.
I won't discard and draw. So now to my action phase.
Well, I was gonna say. I was gonna say explain your character a bit first.
So you do know this inn has like a claw machine, but for treasures. So everyone, give me more coins. I've almost got one. So how Flower works is some of her cards tell her to draw treasures from this treasure deck. I'm the only one who can. They each have their own effects and their own and they each have a number that gives me levels. Some of my cards do better things if I'm a higher level.
So
Very well.
So for example-
After all, I got this from my last adversary.
Fuck. Okay.
So for example, Gonzo's Gold Digging here goes in one of my hands, and it gives me 2 levels, and I can play it as a sometimes card.
you
And
still
if you
lose
play it as a
gold, but
sometime- If you play it as a sometimes card, do you lose it?
Correct.
Okay.
And that's what this card is for.
All right.
Alright, so
Yeah.
that's...
Spike and Flower are Munchkin crossover characters. So basically, when you
I
play
have
Spike
no
or Flower,
clue how balanced they are.
yeah, Spike or Flower is you're playing Red Dragon Inn as Munchkin.
Alright, I guess now it's order a drink for me, so...
Yep.
Mr. doesn't have a drink.
Oh no, who would have seen that coming?
Everyone. And then I drink around on the
hell.
house.
Reveal a drink with possible chasers from the drink deck. If you reveal a drink event before revealing a drink, discard and reveal again. Each player, including you, drinks a copy of the revealed drink.
Rhino, you can't hold a grudge for things you do too.
Sorry, I didn't think you started.
very
Ale.
We all get one then?
Yep.
Yep.
Unless you have something to block it, which you can do.
Yeah.
Considering it's a 1, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not for me. So
Sip.
Sip.
It's a microbrew.
Very well. I shall indulge in this beverage.
Oh, thank you. I know I shouldn't, but I can't help myself.
Up. He's playing a card.
Oh.
What is this card?
Enigma, if you will.
Everyone else pays
Oh!
me. Pays me 1 gold.
Oh, I was reading that and I was like, why did you give yourself alcohol content?
He
Yeah,
gave himself money.
Yeah, so
And turn into a wolf, whatever that does.
that is
I
his
turned into a
special.
wolf.
Yeah, that is his special gimmick. That will be explained whenever he gets to that. Whenever we get to his turn.
All right, I can't I can't play a card to mitigate the gold loss this time.
Oh,
Well, considering you're doing that, you can see the first of my artifacts.
Wait, isn't it his turn? Isn't it Max's turn?
No, Vic, and he,
Oh!
I'm paying him an artifact, remember?
No, Jero, you should have given one to Endor before, because he also did something for that.
yeah.
Oh, did he? I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, give me more coins. I've almost got it.
Oh,
Question, actually. What happens if you get a gain fortitude if you're already at max fortitude?
They
Not
just
nothing
have
happens.
everything.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but
Well, while Jiro's figuring out how to give people artifacts,
Hold up.
you look thirsty. Are you thirsty? You really look thirsty. Endor, drink your drink me.
Endor was going to do that. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, he just did, so now do it.
Waiting for Jero's thing to resolve.
Apparently, I'm double checking the rules. Someone can check with me. Apparently, I can choose whether or not to see if it can to reveal the artifacts or not. But then just keep it as gold.
So you give it as gold, and you can reveal. I guess once you give it to someone, do they get to look at what it is if you don't reveal it?
Hold on.
I think some things only activate if they are revealed
Yeah,
first.
here we go. Whenever you pay the inn or another player, you may choose to pay with a face-up or face-on artifact you control instead of a gold piece. The player losing gold makes this choice unless the card specifically says otherwise.
So, Jiro, are you going to reveal them before dishing them out?
It doesn't sound like he has the option, the way he
It
said
said the
it.
player losing gold makes the choice.
No, it's the player losing gold makes the choice of whether to use an artifact or gold. He doesn't have gold to start, but he can get gold from us.
Okay, so it's like he has to actually reveal
Well,
the artifact. So
Well, yeah, I do know that most of mine save reveal and artifacts. I think I'm just gonna give these as face down. I'm not gonna reveal what they are.
Alright, so if it doesn't say reveal, it's kept face down.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that's the
and then
Endor, and this is to.
Enigma.
There you go.
Wait, why?
Because that's how
That's
he
that's
pays
my
you.
goal to you.
Yeah,
we'll just place
basically,
it right
Jero's character has artifacts instead of gold. Don't flip it over. We'll figure out what it does eventually.
anyways, Endor drink.
It's a dark ale, so I get another 1. Okay, it's my turn.
Very well, I suppose it is my turn now.
Sapotis?
Quiet, you! You loathsome canine creature!
Oh,
See, and this is why people don't bring Dark Knights into the party.
why? Because of Chimbios?
No, because they always talk over you.
I'm just checking about discarding cards first.
They're always loud and boisterous.
Yeah, what's so special about Murgoth?
Oh
He
yeah,
is
I should do that first. All right, so Murgoth the Blessed. Murgoth, for the most part, plays normally, but a variety of his cards will say, if so and so happens,
Give a blessing.
if the player affected by this gets a blessing. A blessing is from over here. Banefall's Blessings. They are essentially more cards that get added to your deck, or that get added to your hand, and you play them whenever you want. That's the best way to describe it, basically. You
He's a
give
dark
them
knight
more
with a
cards, and the
sword.
cards are generally helpful. to the.
He's a dark knight with a sword that curses you with blessings.
Yeah, I think what it literally is he's a villain who is stuck with a blessed item that he looted from a defeated hero.
Wait,
All right.
Wait, stuck
Yeah.
with it. Why don't you just throw it away?
It's stuck to him. He can't get rid of it. It comes back or something.
You know how heroes can have cursed weapons that we can't get rid of? He's a villain who has a blessed weapon he can't get rid of.
Okay then.
I think I'm going to. I'm not going to discard anything, so I'm just going to draw one additional card because I played one, so I get that back.
You and your ability to play cards on other people's turns.
Doesn't everyone have that though?
Some decks have like none of those cards.
Weird.
All right.
Actually,
Well, I guess since it's the thing we're doing, as is written in the Book of the Goddess, each other pays me 1 gold in order to leave until Banefall shuts up.
This is a gold-heavy round.
Welcome to my life in the first 2 games.
Guess who gets an artifact?
I suppose I will take this meaningless trinket as payment for the time being.
Okay, I really hope it's a harmful artifact just blow up in your face that loud.
It can be good or bad.
So
Yeah,
I assume you have a.
gold until it's revealed.
Yeah, I assume, Jero, you have something that's like revealed the artifact. Or
Yeah, like most of there are cards that say like freaking do this and then reveal artifact. So freaking.
All right, and
All right.
Enigma, you have to pay max.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Wait, that.
Remember,
I
Max had
had to pay. I got out of paying 1, and then I had to pay 1, so I would have had 11, and then I got 5, which means there is somebody who did not pay.
The artifact.
Oh, right, because the artifact. Okay, no, all good.
Okay,
All right.
I was just making sure. I'm sorry.
All right, no, it's fine. Okay.
Everyone just take it on, keep shit.
I suppose if you were kind enough to give me this trinket, I suppose I could at least get you a drink. Now, I shall imbibe in fire water shots. Each player, including you, gets a drink with the effect gain 2 alcohol content as though they revealed it from the drink deck.
All right,
Sorry,
just
what?
everyone gets a 2 drink.
Would this be considered a drink for the purposes of playing cards to ignore it?
No.
It says each player, including you, gets a drink capitalized. So.
Yeah, so you can do that, but you can't stop giving everyone else the shots.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I suppose it's time for fire water shot. Hang on. Leave us be! Leave us be!
So
I am arguing with my sword, and this is annoyingly common.
You know what? I think this stuff might be more effective as blade poison.
So you're saying I could just?
If you have a card that's like ignore a drink, then you can play it.
Yeah.
Or two.
So
But I can't reduce the alcohol drink.
No, you can do that too.
You can reduce it or ignore it if it says so.
Yeah.
Not now. It's fading time.
Okay.
It's a drink card, not a sometimes or anytime card.
Yeah, I'm ignoring the alcohol content.
No, it's not a valid card to effect.
Yeah, it's not.
Ignore amount action. Yeah.
It has to be an actual drink.
Okay,
Like ignore the
so
drink.
let's say
so-
we get a drink.
Like,
Yeah.
and also, not now. Research requires a clear head. Ignore a drink, and also reveal an artifact. Let's see the first one.
Well, do you reveal somebody else's artifact or your own?
Any artifact.
Any
Wait,
artifact.
but do I get the poison or not?
Well, there is
You
some.
use your card, so
Oh,
if you
here we
use-
go.
If you use your card E, that
Um,
means you don't get alcohol content because it was only 2 and you reduced it by 2, but you do turn human, judging by the effect of that
Okay.
card.
Yeah. So.
Also,
you-
and considering I'm paying these out, again, and you're the most recent one, Max will reveal yours.
I've been wondering what this meddlesome trinket truly is.
You have timepiece of transport translocation.
This is far too many T's.
You turn ins now.
Do not order a drink or drink. I already did. Until
No,
the beginning
it's
of
an
No,
action.
Oh, so I hold on to. Okay, so I basically.
It counts as an action for you.
I hold on to it and can use it.
Yeah, we can. Your turn will end immediately. You do not order a drink or drink, and at the beginning of your next turn, you won't play cards. You will ignore all effects, and you cannot be chosen to be able to be affected by anything.
So in other words, you pull a Jero and go AFK.
I haven't done that in months. You piece of shit.
You did it last game.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna say.
Yeah, Torgle Snarf. You know who it is under that hat.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just double checking. So Dan and myself ignored the drink, or Dan, myself, and Jero ignored the drink.
And E reduced it.
E essentially ignored the drink because of reducing the alcohol content. So Rhino, Silver, and Endorb got 2 alcohol content.
Yeah. So Silver, what did you try to play, or what are you doing?
It's a card that would ignore alcohol content.
But it only works.
It's
Does it
set
work
for
sometimes.
Yeah, show it once more. So
It's set to reducing
Okay.
alcohol content and say freaking.
okay, ignore a
matter of
mount, action, sometimes, or anytime card that affects your fortitude or alcohol content.
It didn't say
I
drink.
guess it's
So it doesn't work on drinks. It's a bit different. So you do unless you have a different
Nope.
one, you do.
Go on.
All right. Well, lower your alcohol content by 2 then, or raise it, or whatever. All right.
become closer to unconscious.
And with that, I shall end my turn.
Alright.
Alright, that's my turn. I will not discard any, so I'll just draw a card.
2 people don't have drinks. I'm shocked.
Don't worry, that won't last.
Let's see. What, by the way, oops! Look like that one was booby trapped. When a player, they lose 2 fortitude. Considering 3 of you may lose more, my trinkets. I'm gonna, no, you lose 2 fortitude.
What?
You lose 2 fortitude.
Unless you have a card that
Can reduce or stop it.
Yeah.
Or
if you have a card that could does something in response.
I was gonna give it to Mungus over here, but he gave me a drink.
I got nothing.
Alright
well.
then, so you take 2 fortitude.
However, that also allowed me to reveal an artifact. So let's see what I gave you. You have Cursed Idol of Doom, a
Oh,
precious
dear.
one.
Whenever you would lose fortitude, that loss is increased by 1.
That does not apply. That does not retroactively apply to the one that just happened. Though.
Correct.
No.
That's a rough one because anytime someone asks him for gold, he can give them that.
Yeah, that is a really hope you don't have it sort of thing.
And to add to the subtext, Doom. He's at the bottom.
I must say, Keith, I find this artifact to be quite interesting. I do like it.
Do you want to trade?
I do not like it that much.
I think it's what, like your sword won't let you.
I would enjoy bringing this to the villages of my enemies and watching them all roll around in agony. But my sword says no, and I can't say no to my sword.
Again, I will say this: considering that can be used for as a gold piece, that could even be used for gambling. So be careful when you gamble.
Oh yeah. It's like I win gambling, but at what cost?
Interesting.
All right.
Just to keep an eye out. Anyway, again,
Someone's getting a drink.
yep. And
We'll be the
just-
next person who
just to
says
show that-
everyone's good in the gold.
just to show I'm not a bad guy, here, have a drink.
Yeah.
Someone give me 2 drinks.
I don't want a drink.
Well, too bad. And now I need to get my drink. I like ale.
A lot of 1s in this deck.
I'm getting a feeling that drink deck 7 is the wimpy
We're
deck.
about to hit the shit.
Yeah, it's probably like
Hey.
all ones and then destroyers.
Yeah, I will not surprise me.
Just a bad
Okay.
shuffle.
Okay, at the very least, I'm gonna discard this gambling yum in card so I can draw.
Suddenly, everyone doesn't want to gamble.
The innkeeper's selling all the good swill up front. That way, when all the chaff mills away, the good people get the good stuff. The
Alright,
tangible.
so. Oh, Wolfric, that's not a chew toy!
A stuffed bunny.
Uh,
Oh
that
no,
is
it's
ac-
the wolf that can do it. Okay.
that is actually a voodoo doll. A voodoo doll of Wrench!
What?
Who loses 2 fortitude.
Oh. Okay then.
Yep.
Well,
And
then,
because you have a pain curse, you will lose an extra fortitude.
you bitch.
And I will take my pain curse back.
I will activate my sometimes card. Sorry, I forgot the safety on my automatic phalanx. Play this card immediately after another player makes you or one of your gizmos lose fortitude. That player also loses 2 fortitude.
Hey, you wanna know something?
But
It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt.
Until someone else gets hurt.
Yeah.
which is redirected to a player of your choice, not the player who attacked you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna redirect that damage to, If I can redirect damage, can I redirect that damage to a gizmo?
Technically,
Yeah,
Does
technically
it count
yes.
as me? Oh, hold on.
That doesn't count as a player who attacked.
It's not. Yeah, so I think technically yes, you could.
Unless a rule thing says otherwise, I'd say yeah.
Watch him pull out another one of those cards.
Just like there's a total of like 5 of these things.
That'd be funny, honestly.
It'd be like hot potato.
Hmm.
No, it'd be like tennis, is what it'd be.
Okay, I
You
guess.
did have- I was about to say, you did have another side to it.
What? To my rules?
Yeah.
Yeah. Flip it.
There's a flip button.
Oh shit! There's a backside.
Yes.
I did not know this. Da, da, da.
Oh shit.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Is
It
yours?
says here that when it blows up, people named Jero die.
Okay, so if there are only 2 players left in the game, Natalie may not choose to redirect the fortitude loss, even if Wrench has gizmos in play. Which kind of implies that I can't use redirect to turn an attack onto his gizmo.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Okay, so you gotta choose an actual player then.
Please don't pick me.
That one makes sense. You're tied for closest to passing out. Or second closest. Besides
No, because
Rhino,
I was-
who's got enemies.
Because I was with 3.
Yeah, that as well. So, all right. So yeah, choose someone else, Dan.
Alright, then I will redirect it to. You know what? Murgoth.
Ha! Even this loathsome blade can stop your feeble attack.
The player.
Damn it, you got a blessing, but whatever.
Alright, and I draw it into my hand?
Wait, who
Correct.
gets the card?
I-
Him or Rhino?
The player who played that card, which was Dan, gets a blessing.
Alright,
Okay.
so.
Yeah, so you add it to your hand. It counts towards your hand limit as
Okay.
well. So if you still have it.
Yep, I just drew it. Alright, then.
All right, and so to explain it, okay, so the blessing it'll have like an actual description on it. It'll also have a heart in the upper left, most likely. Does it have one?
It does.
Okay.
Wait, that was his action, so it's
Well,
your drink
I
time?
want,
Or
I want to
get
hear
drink now?
Mac. I want to hear
Yeah.
Mac explain this. So,
Yeah.
sorry.
So a number in the heart means that the card can be played as though it were an anytime card with the ability gain X fortitude, where X is the number in the heart. If you play a blessing to gain fortitude, you do not get the other effect, and vice versa. So you have to choose which one you want.
okay.
I'm annoyed because Dan only got good things out of that.
That What do you mean?
Out of attacking me, Dan got good things.
Yeah. Isn't
I
that
mean,
the
he's
idea behind it? Also, what am I doing? You'll see. Here, Keat. Have a mind hex.
It looks like alcohol content.
Alright, now.
If you mouse over them, it actually tells you what they do.
Alright, now with that, I'm going to give a drink to Flower. She doesn't seem to have one. She needs one. It's been one of those days for her. And my drink is light ale with a chaser. Because I've got no other cards under me, it's just a light ale. Cool.
With a chaser of air.
I didn't realize I had been nailed so damn much.
Straight from the horse's trough.
Instead of its usual drink effects, the drink has the effect lose 1 fortitude. Which means that instead of losing 1 alcohol content, I lose...
Instead of gaining
fine.
alcohol content, you lose a fortitude.
Okay, I'll do that.
I just wanted to use a card because I mean I'm gonna get another card next turn anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, when your turn's coming up, there's no reason to not just play a bunch of cards when you have the chance.
I've literally had no use for any of my cards and my net.
That's not how you discard them.
No, that was my net doing its weird thing.
Okay.
Looking at
Anyway,
myself, I feel like Rent would do better on games with fewer people.
Okay, that was my turn, though. That was my turn.
Okay. So, silver.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. What cards do I have? What would I be willing to toss?
Question, just while he's doing that, does the blessing count towards Dan's card total?
Yes,
Yes.
it does.
2.
It's a
So
card
I
in the
toss 2 cards.
Alright,
And
it also says reveal
you can also discard it during your discard phase, in which case obviously it goes in over here, not your.
Wait, you gotta reveal a beast first, though.
Gotta reveal
What?
what?
Turn order. Reveal a beast.
Ah, yes. So. Rock! The Elder Chicken!
I'll use my trusty frying pan.
Alright,
What?
so immediately pick another player, they lose 3 fortitude. Players may reduce or ignore this fortitude loss as though it came from an action card.
I
Rock.
see.
So it gets to just hurt someone bad.
Yeah, just pick someone to get an ass kicking.
Also, remember, this here is an accurate count of how close everyone is to passing out. If you want a quick glance.
Yeah, I am succinctly losing.
Max is just doing best. Look at that. Only one.
Yeah, Maximus. Or Murgoth. Could you help me? Could you help me with this chicken?
Get this meddlesome avian creature away from me!
Thank you, Murgoth.
You're just a foul beast.
Alright. And now for my turn. That wasn't even my action.
So
My question is, where does this
basically, what happened is I attacked a cuckoo from
So,
Zelda.
right now, the card goes on the spot where it says chest guide. And then as I draw stable cards forward, it gets pushed along to this next one, enjoying the stay, and then once again, they'll get pushed along from the edge to about to go. Once they hit about to go, then they're in my discard pile. And then I just have to work with whatever the card is. It's going to be interesting.
And then it goes over here where the beast discard is?
Yeah. But basically, they rotate around, and the oldest one gets lost if he tries to get a 4th one.
Correct.
Well, he has to. He has to do one each turn.
Yeah,
Let's
so
see.
anyway,
Right. The card that I'm going to do. Watch out! Flying horseshoe!
pick another player, they lose 1 fortitude.
This is a very fortitude coin-heavy game.
Yes, you said that before.
Nobody's drinking. We're just getting punched and robbed.
Flower.
Me?
Yeah, no, I just picked someone up.
Why? Yeah. Ow.
Because no one likes power games.
Bonk.
And because this card has a horseshoe on it, that means I also draw a card from the stable and continue this move. So I would move this one down, Also, Brock the Elder Chicken has no other effect besides what it just did, so it's now basically a dead card.
Okay.
Oh, hey, it's Pokemon. It says its own name there.
Yeah.
Sparkles the Nightmare, who has a rival, Elandro the Unicorn, who is not here, so we don't care about that part.
It looks like you get fucked up if they are there.
Yeah. Increase the numeric effects of your other mounts by 1.
That would have been useful to draw that one first.
Yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
this one is passive for now, and then whenever there be another one of the mount cards that has a numerical value, then it will kick in.
Alright, but this still goes to the trash, right? Or
Correct.
discard?
That is now done.
He prefers to be called Sparky.
Now what?
All right then. Next up.
Okay, you've already played an action.
Yep. So now it's time for order a drink. Wench, bring some drinks for my friends.
Which friends?
I don't know yet. At first, I gotta pay gold.
Dan or
Yep.
Max? Because neither of them have one.
Well, the drinks
You
can
get
be
the
split
super
among
free.
everyone.
Yeah.
He just
I
chooses
can move
who
it. However, I get 3 drinks to dispense. So
3? Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I get 1 for my normal drink phase, and then I paid a gold to add 2 more drinks in. So, Natalie, would you like a drink?
Do I have a choice?
No.
That's something like that. Murgoth, you helped me out a lot there earlier, so I think you need a drink for your troubles.
I need many drinks.
And then I'll give 1 to Keat. He looks like a thirsty fellow.
I'm sorry, did you mean to say it like that?
Speaking of thirsty, Molly, you
He is wearing a fedora!
Milady.
And the game went downhill!
I got your bike first.
anyway.
Drink.
Silver's the
drink.
one who said it!
My turn for the drink. Elephant wine.
That's a chunky one.
Yeah, about that.
You feed it to a horse.
Just get the horse drunk.
Okay, yeah, no, I got nothing for that. So, yeah, just 3. Take the 3. Uno, dos, tres.
Into the drink discard.
No, you.
Thank you.
Okay, so my turn, right?
Yep, it is
Yep.
your turn. If there are cards
So-
you do not want, discard them now.
I don't have any.
All
Okay,
right,
then
then.
draw
Then-
back up to 7.
Yep, so that'll be 2.
Action time.
Holy shit, you're kidding me.
Also, so what's the gimmick behind Ripstar?
He's
Oh,
a
right.
werewolf.
A werewolf. If I gain fury, like at all, while a human, I can eventually attack someone when I transform.
And this wasn't shown in our game because it was just you and me, but when he has all those fury, he can split the fury among others. So he could deal like 1 damage to a wrench and then 2 damage to Natalie. He can focus it all on one person, or he can just split it all as he wishes.
Alright.
So some of his cards will make him gain Fury, and he's already in wolf form, he can't gain Fury.
Correct.
Alright.
Ferocious slaps.
Okay, so because you are a human, you choose one person, they will lose 1 fortitude, and you'll gain 1 fury.
Who has been screwing you over?
Well, last game, I was about to say, last game, this is the one that dealt me in. Just
As a human, yes. Keep, though, yeah.
okay, so Keats getting a bitch slap.
Whoop-ha.
That's too impactful for a big slap.
Yeah, this gotta be like,
It was more like a pimp slap.
Whoop-ha.
You didn't
Where's-
have the behind
where's
the
my
palm
money,
from the
man?
palm.
Jerry, are you there?
I'm here.
So you,
Yeah.
you took a fortitude damage.
Unless you
How
want to
dare
stop it. Unless you want to stop it.
Like, imagine he wants to stop it, but can he?
I cannot. Don't take a hit.
Alright.
Alright, that was your action, so now it is the order a drink phase.
Yep.
Who do you want to get drunk?
Apparently, Molly is the only one lacking
Yeah,
drink. But
that's what I was gonna do.
but also, Molly just went, so... Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get some.
Alright, then draw the top card from your drink deck.
Give me a moment.
Oh, what are you doing?
Anytime.
Seething Fury. Okay. As a human, you gain 1 Fury. Go ahead.
I just like to imagine, like, it's specifically happening in this order. You bought a drink for Molly, and then you just look at your own unknown drink, and you're just like...
I don't want this.
With so much seething fury.
Elven,
Oh yeah, he sure doesn't want this.
Open wine with the chaser.
Halfling Stout.
Out. Alright, so that's a 5 total.
If you have
It'd be like a holding.
if you, I was about to say, if you have something to stop or reduce this, now is the time.
Fuck. I don't.
Well, if you don't, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, that is 5 alcohol
5.
content you're gaining.
I'm at 7 now. Yeah. See, you guys didn't need to attack me. I'm dead in almost.
You didn't need to do anything. I'm doing just fine. I'm sabotaging myself.
Alright.
That wasn't even me sabotaging. You guys gave me those drinks.
That is true.
That's us being friendly.
You were only given 1 drink actually, so whoever gave you that was the
Chaser. Who
Yeah.
gave me the chaser so I could smack them?
Wasn't it Keat?
Wait, what?
It might have been.
Yeah, it was...
No.
Oh yeah, it was Keith.
No, it wasn't.
No?
It wasn't Keat. I think it was Murgoth.
No, it wasn't me. I gave mine to Heat.
If it was
It
Keith,
wasn't-
then if you did it at that turn in the opposite order, it would have made perfect sense.
It couldn't have been me because I gave one to Natalie, Keats, and Murgoth.
Was it
And-
Flower? I think it might have been...
I gave-
I think
Wait, yeah, no flower actually.
No, I gave mine to Rhino.
Rhino gave his to Endor.
Oh wait, freaking!
He's like, yeah, I swear,
After I revealed his artifact, I did give him a drink.
Yeah. So it was you. So you preemptively slapped him because you knew what was coming, and that's why you're seething with fury. It all makes sense.
Oh my god, the lore.
Like I said, it makes more sense if you pretend that turn happened in the opposite order. Just like
Alright,
with horror franchises.
Meanwhile, Wrench.
I know I'm reading something.
Wrencho.
Each turn it goes down 1, right? The token.
Which token?
That
This-
happens after his action phase as they do their thing.
Yeah. So right now,
Okay.
Well, he's-
And I have so many good gizmos.
So many gizmos, so little time.
guys, I think we should focus Gizmo.
You say that, I was losing naturally by the end of that until your turn came.
Guys, I think we should focus Natalie.
Okay. Natalie's kind of sus.
I know. Look at her
I'm going
18.
to play the Monster Distraction Engine.
The what?
The Monster Distraction Engine. I don't see what's so confusing about that.
It is
And
quite
as,
simple.
as that is the end of my action phase, both my gizmos proc.
in
So,
whatever order he prefers.
Alright.
so I think, Miss Natalie, you need to pay a gold to the inn because of the clockwork cut purse.
Okay, I'm paying.
It's in
And
negative
then-
43. How'd that happen?
Huh?
Because we were all taking coins, and then someone decided to take like 30-something coins.
What? What happened to those coins then?
I don't know.
deleted.
You deleted?
They got put back in, but it didn't change the counter or something.
And then
Yeah.
the monster distraction engine goes off
Uh-huh. Fortitude.
and patings its way into
Molly.
Molly.
Wait, what now?
You are getting hit
Yeah.
by the monster distraction engine.
One fortitude.
1 fortitude.
I see. Alright then.
Alright, so that one goes down 1. Alright, double checking some things. Alright, and then I'm going to buy a drink for Natalie.
Oh, I thank you. I didn't have enough.
I thought not. And then I'm going to drink Chieftain's Ice Beer. What nonsense is this?
It's an old favorite, now available year-round. That's
Oh,
not
gee.
nonsense, that's just good marketing.
What is this, pumpkin spice?
Sounds
Yes.
good.
And so then I'm going to play the sometimes card. This would be perfect for this would be perfect for oiling the gears, reduce alcohol's content of a drink by 2, and increase a gizmo's fortitude by 1. So I'm going to increase the fortitude.
Is someone going to stop that?
I don't know how.
I will not.
If
We
someone has,
don't think so.
What?
We don't think so.
pretty much, it's
Ignoring the sometimes card.
yeah. You're,
I don't think so.
Does anyone else think so?
I have
I
something
don't-
to play, but it's not, I don't think
Wait.
so.
Then
Yeah.
you can't do. Then you can't do it.
So yeah, it's happening.
But
Yeah.
it's still sometimes.
Nah, well,
I don't think so. Can
This-
only be stopped by another. I don't.
Hey!
Stop hearing
Hey!
this.
Hey,
Hey!
hey,
The white thing is stop playing with the drinks!
if you had played that,
changes
before,
the effects of the drinks. Yeah.
Yep.
But
This ain't,
we-
this
but we
ain't
played-
Yu-Gi-Oh!
but we-
You can go bow down the chain and then
but we
continue with
played the I
that.
don't think so first.
Yeah, because Silver played.
Well, yeah.
played
The I don't think so can't be stopped. He can just do something new.
So someone
Yeah.
tried to negate it, that got negated, so those fizzled. And then it got negated again, because the chain is not eclectic.
Yeah, because it's not in the sometimes card.
Son of a bitch.
You take that 5 and you drink it like a man! Oh, dang it.
Well, I suppose I
Dragon
had another game I wanted to play after this anyway, so I can get to it faster.
All right, guess we're not playing 2 games today.
That takes hours.
I mean, there's not like-
Three, four, five.
I mean, it's not like I'm freaking skipping a class for this. I mean, what?
Wrench is getting drunk.
I know how you feel, Jero.
Drunkity, drunkity, drunk.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
because I thought we were doing nothing after this, but before this, but freaking this ended up being the thing. So I'm gonna be missing a class.
I guess that means it's my turn now.
It's
Yeah.
college. You'll be fine.
I think
Uh,
Brent's
Well,
better
happy
in smaller groups so he can actually proc his shit.
I question, you can't prevent yourself from anteing in a gambling round you started, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Well, unless you play a card that lets you back out of the gambling, you can do that.
So, I could start a round of gambling and then not participate in it if I had the right cards.
Like,
Yes.
say, your gauntlet of gold digging.
That wouldn't do that, but okay. So I'm gonna do this.
Oh, so you threw it away.
Yeah. He's not starting gambling. He's discarding.
So yeah. I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to gambling I'm in, and I'm going to wishing ring to cancel it. Or to get me out.
Okay, so everyone else is in.
Yep.
Eh,
Wait,
Let's
what?
see who wins the cursed idol of doom.
Well, okay, so those who have artifacts, do you wish to put the artifacts or a piece of gold?
I'm gonna put in gold. I
right,
said
so-
I'm going to put in gold. Gold. Okay, I guess I'll do it manually.
So E volunteers the cursed island of doom.
All right, and Jero, you have to put up
Who's
an
in
artifact.
who's in control
So,
then?
sometimes an important. Actually, hold on.
You may play this card when you're about to lose gold. Use gold from the inn rather than stash. So you can pull from the inn and use that for your gold.
Here you are, sir.
I think I actually think I'm gonna. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so who does take control of a round of gambling when the gambler is out?
That's a good question. What happens? 'Cause normally the person who starts it is the one who's winning.
I
I'd
guess
If someone doesn't take control, I imagine it would go to the inn.
I would say
guess
we
put it-
count it as the next person in turn order.
I want to say that we just leave it as is and pretty much have it open for someone to
Well,
take
it
control.
doesn't matter because gambling I'm in.
Take control of a round of gambling. Okay.
Eh, freaking gambling. I'm in. Where's the take consulting?
Natalie?
I don't think you understand. Gambling? I'm in.
God damn it.
Pass.
E.
Well, I don't have anything, so I pass.
Press R then.
Oh wait, no, wait, I got one thing.
You just R reset it. You click to take control.
Raise! Okay, so everyone has to add another.
Oh man, I'm poor.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, but I'm also.
You gotta see it. An artifact.
Wait, I'm in control, right? Yeah.
You are in control.
Rhino.
I ante. Oh.
Yeah, but
Yeah, your turn.
I will pass.
All right, so it's back to me.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Murgoth, I will pass.
Murgoth speaks in the third person.
I had to tell
sometimes.
myself to remind me. Nope, Murgoth does not speak in third person. So,
Keep.
Jero.
I raise.
I'm
Raise
so
two.
glad I didn't participate.
You bitch. Setting this up.
I am going to be so poor after this.
all right. I was gonna save this for afterwards, but seeing how we've got so much, I've got a winning hand.
You
Oh,
bitch.
Yeah, I'm out.
Well, first, does Silver play anything? Or can he?
What's that up your sleeve?
Now, question, because I'm looking, and it's this winning hand he has does not say the next card to take control is to be a cheating card.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too.
Yeah, that's
I'm
good point.
I'm just guessing that the winning hand.
You may not play this card if the last card to take control of the round was.
That's
Yeah,
odd.
it doesn't say the not cheating part. So, sweet, we can cheat. Or we can not cheat.
Doesn't matter.
And even that, the thing that he's playing is cheating anyway. So
Yeah.
Take control of a round of gambling. Pick another player and force them to leave the round of gambling.
Let's
So-
see. I think I'm going to kick out Murgoth. You look like you're pretty rich right now. I don't think you need any of this.
you
Pretty
little
rare.
bitch.
I mean, she is female, so.
All right, so
No, I take care of the bitches. I'm the pimp.
okay, so now it goes to Enigma,
And they can over the control.
and he played Gambling I'm in, so he gets
Man.
the.
I
I
almost hit
just
the bot
wasted
button
everyone's
accident.
gambling cards so bad.
Rhino?
Oh, E, are you just playing
Yeah, he-
gambling? I'm in.
Yeah, he played Gambling I'm in.
Okay.
So it's Rhino?
I did take control, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to double check.
I'll pass.
All right. Jero,
I pass.
gambling, I'm in.
Son of a bitch.
Silver.
I pass.
E.
I am out.
Gambling. I'm in.
Holy shit.
I take control around the gambling. I didn't reset.
Because you lifted instead of clicking the button.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a button. My bad.
All right, so it goes to Jero.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Enigma.
Don't have a card, man. I'm sorry.
I win.
It goes to Rhino.
If someone. If,
You're
Okay, let's knock Rhino out and steal all his money.
agreed.
It's going to be easier
How
now.
do I-
Right here, Ryan.
There you go.
And I
Alright,
get
and-
the first title of Doom.
And 2 other undisclosed artifacts.
Yep.
Alright,
This damn thing.
All right, whose turn is it now?
still
It
my
was
turn.
Endor that started all this bullshit.
So I'm going to pat Rentron back for his win and hand him a stiff one.
At
Alright,
least I won't
Ben.
lose some money.
a drink card.
If you gain any alcohol contact from this drink, you may discard up to 5 cards from your hand. And
Actually,
for each card you discard this way.
look what I found. I ignore it and take a treasure instead.
What?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, hold on. Freaking.
Sword of sufficiency?
Do you not?
It is
Do you
too
not, do you not think so?
Cheat has been saying, hold on.
Yeah. Hold up. Just
You keep saying, "Hold on." What are you actually doing?
when you take those gambling cards that I gambled freaking and you took them in because you won, they're instantly revealed.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
So that's
One
for
that
you.
wasn't revealed is revealed. Oh, 2 were in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
Let's say
have
one is a
Philosopher's
philosopher's stone.
start around again by anteing 2 gold for the inn. Each other player antes 2 gold.
Okay, so
Ooh, it's an instant
Don't
raid.
you dare play that on me. I haven't even had a second.
Grabbing immediately after you turn this artifact face up, lose 2 fortitude. You may reduce or ignore this fortitude loss as though it came from an action card. Oh,
Because of the Cursed Idol of Doom, that's 3 fortitude.
spooky.
Wait, what?
He loses 2 fortitude because of the rabbit's foot, but because of the Idol of Doom, that's increased to 3.
Oh, dude.
Because the effect got triggered.
Ugh.
And also
I-
because of that, freaking the triggered card is freaking removed
Okay,
Okay, so
because it counted like an action card.
here, do what you do with this.
Yeah.
Okay, so and having the Philosopher's Stone there is, and you can basically activate as an action and then you get rid of it.
What
Yeah,
do I do with this?
Yeah, because it says freaking
Discard
there's
pile.
because there's
This part?
an artifact that's always on, which
This
is
one.
pretty much looking for certain events that make it happen. There's triggered ones where after it happens it's removed, and then there's the action, sometimes the cheating ones.
All right.
Hey
So
guys,
anyway,
I'm
back to
level
the
4.
sword.
It does nothing but give me 2 levels.
It's
Okay.
sufficient. Nothing
Sword
else.
of sufficiency.
Yep.
All right, and you ignored that drink, so your turn's done.
Yep.
Good. Fuck this game.
All right.
Damn right you are.
All right.
makes you wish you didn't take your gambling card, huh?
Yeah, I didn't expect there to be Doom in there. I expected there to be Doom, not Big Doom.
Not Big Doom.
Now what?
Ryder, you said you wanted out because you had other stuff you wanted to
I
do
didn't
today.
say I wanted to be out. I said I wouldn't be mad if I was out early. Because I would do other things while I'm waiting for round 2.
Oh no! I have a bad feeling.
Okay, I thought we were against targeting in this group.
Yeah, I saw. Okay. I won't target.
Yeah, we say a lot of things. We never really mean them.
I won't target, but I will.
AOE.
Achoo! Sorry, you must be allergic to evil. Each other player loses 2 fortitude, and this includes your gizmos.
Yeah, it does.
Each player that loses fortitude in this way gets a blessing. I also get a blessing.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second here.
Your gizmos do not get blessings.
No, I know. So that loses 1. This loses 1, so that one's out.
No,
so...
each of the player loses 2.
What?
Yeah, it says each other player loses 2 fortitude, so your
So
gizmos
this one
also.
loses, so I gained 1 unblockable one, so I get.
And
2,
also
so
remember,
that- that's
freaking,
why
you
I
lose
said-
3.
Okay, I did not take into account the fact that it would blow up on you, Rhino. I will
Yeah,
say that.
Give me a second. Sorry, automatic failings. You take 2 fortitude, Max.
I will say you do get a blessing that you can. So
better
that could
hurry up
also.
and give that shit to me now.
Freaking, remember, freaking, anytime you lose
were trying to
fortitude, Rhino increase it by 2, remember?
Well, by
I
one.
Increase by
By
1.
Hold
By
on,
1.
I'm still doing things.
Question: Do I flip the blessing over in my hand or not?
In your hand.
Yes, in your hand, yes.
Hey Max, lose 1 fortitude because of the blessing of alacrity. So that's
It is
3
an
total
anytime
left
card.
for you.
Well, you know what?
No, hold on, I'm not done because also I'm at negative, so I'm already out. So just accept my card and suck it.
No. Curse this blessed blade! I negate the blessing.
All right, well I'm out.
You realize you could have played that to get fortitude, or I guess no, it didn't have.
No,
Yeah,
it
it doesn't
literally
have-
is a lose thing. So, anyways, I'm out. Bye, guys.
All right, sorry, Rhino. I didn't do the
So
math.
what happens to the artifacts?
Oh, hold on. I do have the rules for that.
While we're doing that, I'm going to cut the gold. And this goes to the inn.
Well, technically, these 2 count as gold too, so don't be. Put
Also,
that back.
also,
Okay.
I'm
Well,
just,
getting cut
also,
in
I'm
half
just,
anyway.
I'm just gonna play my blessing of insight real quick because it's at any time, so I get to draw 2 more cards.
Okay, here we
Let me know
go.
in
If
this
you,
round, then. Might be out for next round.
okay, here we go.
Okay.
If you pass out while you have artifacts, first distribute your gold to the remaining players as normal. Then turn the artifacts face down, shuffle them, and distribute it the same way. Give half of them rounded up to the inn by discarding them, then distribute the rest evenly to the remaining players with any remainder to go to the inn.
So they get
there's
discarded
12.
because there's only 2 of them per 6 people.
There's 3 of them.
There should, there's also the
1,
Doom
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah.
There was 10 coins, and
I don't know
gold.
where that went, but
2.
either way, the same. And
Yeah, where did the Doom go?
I don't know. What
It was sent into
oh,
the
right
they moved them over to my Discord.
the
Alright, so
rabbit
we
foot
each-
was not part of it. So
Yeah, that wasn't. So it's these 2 and the.
10 gold.
The Doom is
Oh.
right there.
Oh,
don't
okay.
flip my.
I don't know.
Wait,
what
why is it 9 gold now?
Because I took
Because
mine
someone-
already.
Yeah, where's
Crap.
the fucking?
wait, why are you taking 2 gold?
Because
You only
it's
get
2 free,
one.
right?
No,
What?
because the remainder goes to the inn, so to 10 among
Yeah,
6
don't we
people,
split
that's
it
1
evenly?
each. 1 each, and then the remaining 4 go to the inn.
Okay, then.
Okay, so then I guess the rest would be freaking. I guess in a sense, freaking going to the inn. So technically
Oh, wait, I
discard
thought he won like a bunch of gold already.
He did, but half the gold goes to the inn after
Yeah,
he's
was
knocked
it already?
out.
It happened already taken out though.
Yeah, he had
yeah.
like 20 gold. There would have been 10 left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was 10 left after I
So-
split it and put the stuff in the inn.
So
and then we
everyone
each
gets
got one.
2.
No, there's
So you
But
do
no,
the
no, no, no.
split first, then then half goes to the players, and then any left over from that goes to the inn.
Wait, what?
Okay, let's
You don't,
stop.
no, you don't split it to a quarter.
There was 21 gold. There was 21 gold. 11
Does that
goes to the
include the
inn.
treasure?
We have the treasures or the artifacts do not count. There was 10 gold remaining. There are 6 of us. We each get 1 gold. The other 4 also goes to the inn.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what
the
I
issue-
was saying. Yeah.
Okay, the issue with me was I was misremembering. I thought we had 5 people, so it would have divided evenly. That was my bad.
Okay, so
Okay, then.
I saw Endor take his. I took mine.
I took
Enigma
mine.
his. Okay. And Jero, did you take yours?
I didn't take mine. Freaking,
Alright.
I don't need the one.
Everything was sent to the inn, so
I'm gonna
get
do
yours.
this now.
spawn one and take it.
No, because I'm still trying to find out where that other
Okay.
idol went.
What?
No, that
That's
the
all
other
the
idol
story
was
is
the
then.
the other idol was the rabbit's foot.
Oh,
It had.
Right. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
so basically, you're shuffling these. One goes, and then one goes to the inn, and one goes
So we have a
begin
50% chance of keeping the good one and a 50% chance of keeping the bad one.
But who gets
on.
the artifact? Because it can't really split among us.
Hold on. Hold on. It says right here, artifacts face down, shuffle the same way. Give half of them all in discarding them. Distribute the rest. But the remainder that can be distributed go to the end. So they're pretty much discarded in a sense.
Okay, so they both discard.
Yeah.
Then.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with Doom being gone. What?
Goodbye, Doom.
There we go.
Okay,
Alright.
cool.
Anyway,
Where's my coin?
You need to pull it from the end because we threw all the gold to the end.
Yeah.
It's the spawn button, not the one button.
just grab and drag out.
Yeah.
What I did? No.
Here.
There.
Have a go.
Alright.
You get a
Don't tell Rhino I did this, but just a flesh wound. I gained that 2 fortitude, so I basically negated the fortitude losses he gave to me.
God damn it.
You actually
Alright.
gained 1 fortitude up from it.
No, because he dealt 3 to me total. I played something that negated the 1, and then I played something that gave me 2.
Oh, right, can you give me a blessing? Because I did take the fortitude.
Yeah,
damage.
everybody, if you're not negating the fortitude loss from my thing that killed Rhino, you get a blessing.
Yeah, but then did you take mine? Or you already got a blessing?
And then who did Blessing of Insight? You, Max?
E and I both did one. So
Dan, did you take my blessing or did you already have two?
I already had one. So
Okay, yeah, so Max gives me a blessing. I don't have one.
just draw it yourself, you lazy goblin.
Oh, I didn't see it over. I thought you had it with you. I didn't see it was over there. My bad.
No. All right. Let's see. Just checking. All right. That will end my turn. Also, gotta put Rhino's drinks back. I guess into discard.
Discard it. Let's see what they would have dragged.
Did you already freaking give the drinks out?
No, I saw Rhino still had a drink in his thing, so I moved it. Also, water and water and water. All right. I will buy a drink.
I can't discard his
I
card.
already have one.
That's because these are gizmos. They're
How dare you be different?
Oh, because it's on the other side because it's flipped.
Oh. Let's just delete everything he has and forget he existed.
gone.
But then I'll miss him.
just leave it. Just leave it. Just stop playing around with the people who aren't here.
Well, what else am I going to do while you're not taking your turn?
I'm not taking my turn because I'm distracted by you being an idiot.
And I'm being called, goddammit!
Alright, give someone
You know what?
a
In response. Let's see. Checking
got
everything. You know what? Endor, you get a drink.
I'll give it to Ethan's his turn sooner, but okay.
Yeah, but you annoyed me. I drink halfling stout with no chaser because I have none.
Wouldn't you then draw from the deck, from the drink?
No,
Nope.
no.
Okay then.
So that
If you draw a drink with a chaser and you have no O card under there, you don't draw.
Alright.
all right.
And now we have to wait on Jero. Great timing, whoever the fuck called him.
Okay, I'm back. I need to do my turn really quickly.
Okay, it's your turn. Go.
Yeah, reason being, because they have groceries, I have to go freaking clean and do shit. Anyway,
Dan, don't start a round of gambling on your turn.
I will
Okay.
not.
Okay, let's see. I'm not going to give it, let's see what you know what?
What's your alcohol content right now?
It's 2 according to the thing.
2.5.
Oh, what the fuck? I think it should be 3?
That sounds about right.
It made you drunker somehow.
As it was saying he was on 2.
Then it... Oh, no, wait. It was 1 and... No, it should be 2 then, I think, because I've only been looking once.
Okay.
I can... Alright, whoops! That was booby trapped! Because the player they lose to fortitude, considering he's the weakest link. So, right now, Cyrus, no, you lose 2.
Who?
You.
What? Why?
You don't
weakest.
need your money.
Yeah.
That's rude. You don't target people. We've been over this.
Oh, please. Okay, fine. We can. That's the last time I.
If you want to, you can. We won't stop you. We will just judge.
Okay, fine. That's the last time I'll do that. Freaking, I'll go vent and I'll
Oh,
go vent.
Also, I just realized you have a mind hex.
That's for later.
That's
Okay,
the one.
I
It
know that-
hasn't happened yet.
That's
Okay.
whatever she decides to do. And because of that, I'm going to reveal not effects, I'm going to reveal what I gave freaking Endon.
What?
Chalice of Temperance.
Ooh, lose 2 alcohol content.
But that's only when you decide to do it.
Well, that's a sobering artifact.
Ah,
And-
Okay, so who took the 2 damage?
Freaking Rip
Rip
Snowden.
Snow? Okay, so he.
Freaking. Okay, I will now freaking.
Buy someone a drink.
Yeah. I will buy the drink for. Oh, nope.
Not the whole deck.
I
Drink
will,
everything.
considering all the shit he just did, freaking here, drink for you.
I didn't do anything.
You did kind of hit everyone with 2 damage.
that was a big turn.
Yes,
That's
but
a
I
lot of
also
shit
gave
that
you all
did.
blessings.
And I drinking contest!
Okay, so everyone draws a drink.
Do we have to
Starting
draw
with.
an order?
Yes, in turn order, starting with Jero.
Yeah.
So.
So, we're doing that. My drink is.
No.
No,
From
no,
the
no,
top
not
of the
from there,
deck.
not from there.
Oh, right. But we'll ignore that.
Yeah, you have to draw from the deck.
Oh. Who's
He-
first?
We just said turn order.
Ugh. They just said me
Yeah.
first and go
Yeah.
for an order.
Wait until
I'm
it's your
sorry.
turn.
I didn't hear that part. I was looking at my cards.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay, I'm just gonna shuffle because of that.
Okay.
And I was
Fortified wine.
wide.
All right, so you would
It
gain
makes stealing fun.
Yeah, so you gain 1 fortitude, but take 2 alcohol content because
Oh,
you're
oh.
taking.
Because it is doing contest, the effects are ignored.
Oh, the effects are.
No. Oh
Oh wait, no, the effects are
It's
doing
the drink event.
no, drink event cards. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
never mind that.
Yeah, no, you can avoid the effects of the drink, and it still counts towards your score, quote unquote. But that's only if you have a card for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
well,
only the
I'll take it, obviously, considering.
It's those the
And
printed
you do-
numbers that count for a
And
contest.
you do gain 1 more alcohol content thanks to the mind hex. I don't
What?
think it can. Mind hex increases your alcohol content by whenever you take
The
alcohol.
effect of the drink event cards are
Oh.
ignored and they count as 0 alcohol content.
Yeah. So drink event. This is a drink.
So I don't think this increases the alcohol content of the. It just because you're gaining alcohol content, you have to take 1 more.
So then I'll increase it by 1, and then freaking hand this back to you.
Yep, this is
Yeah.
mine again.
So
Alright.
whatever
And I
the
am
drink
next.
does, whatever happens to the drink.
I am next, and my drink is wine.
So you and I are tied.
And I'm gonna play my Blessing of Rejuvenation. So I'll gain 1 fortitude.
Hurry up.
All right, then. I guess I'll do my drink now, then.
Yep.
Coffee.
So nothing.
Okay,
-1.
yeah, you
Well,
have.
she loses.
Hey, at
I'm
least
on the
she stole-
job. I need this right now.
Okay, and Rip Snarl gets holy water,
Which also nothing.
but gives him
Bye.
2 fortitude.
All right,
Quite helpful.
and I get a drink.
Fermented orc sweat.
-3. God.
If it was
Um,
not the result, you may split it with another player. Well, you can't. So.
Yeah,
Look what
so-
I found. Another treasure.
Freaking. And
Ooh, it's a headgear.
and Morgoth.
Okay. Wizard's Brew. I also have a 2.
So we
No.
have to go again.
Do they get
Alright.
do they get more alcoholic or alcohol?
We do.
Yeah, it's basically me, Jero, and Dan are tied. So the three of us each draw again.
I got
So-
3.
You got
Mine.
me.
Oh, if again the meat was the result, was
If
not.
it was
yeah,
not the result.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got fire water. That's 4.
Oof.
I got Dragon Breath Ale. That's also 4.
The
And also, real quick, leave us be. I'm ignoring. That still counts to me, but I don't have to take that alcohol content.
Motherfucker!
All right. What?
I said motherfucker.
So,
All right. All
are
right.
we getting a new drink deck or another drink deck
Everyone-
7?
Everyone throw the drinks in, because it's just me and Max.
Is there any reason why we should not use a new drink deck now that this one's run out?
Yeah.
I can't think of a reason not to. I can't think of a reason to, and that is variety.
Okay, I say
Here's the die.
we roll. Where's the drink die again?
As in, don't
you're
forget to pay your gold, by the way, if you haven't already.
Yeah, everyone pay gold to the inn because we gotta
5.
refresh drinks.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that could easily come up between
How
us
much
because-
gold?
Just one.
One
One.
gold. Every single player pays
I'll
1
click
gold
the
to the
bomb
end
button.
whenever we need to shuffle a new drink deck.
All right,
Alright,
drink deck
so-
5 this time. So let's move the discarded ones aside.
You picked the good drink deck,
I don't think it matters, but okay.
and I only
wait,
say
no.
that because of the design on the back.
Okay, so Max.
Hey,
Okay.
you
Oh,
first.
I-
Sam.
Okay, and my card is a dark ale.
Did you shuffle it?
Pot of tea -1.
Okay, so Dan wins.
And I
Alright,
get
so-
a gold from everyone.
Enjoy an artifact.
All right, and Gerald, if you need to go take care of stuff now, go ahead.
Hold on. Yeah, they're making sure that's everything.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll be back.
All right.
Here's the
Okay.
gold for me, and
For the
I'm
love
gonna
of
use
God,
this
just for this-
blessing of
just for
wealth
this
to
one
gain
so-
gold from the inn.
For the love of God, just this one, so target me.
Okay, so
There we go.
all right, and then
What do I do with this? Oh, right, this card.
yeah,
Okay.
that discard off. Okay, so it's my turn now.
Yep.
That wasn't
Okay.
your turn? Jeez.
Nope, that was
That
Zero's turn.
was Gerald's drink event.
Okay, so I am going to play the Blessing of Wisdom, which I play at the start of my turn. For this turn, my hand size is increased by 3. I can hold 10 cards.
Nice.
I am drawing 9 cards.
I'm jealous.
Damn.
As am I.
Okay.
Man, look at that girl. She's got such a big hand.
I'm all about them hands.
Disgusting. I can't believe you're looking at a
I
hand.
like big hands, and I cannot lie. You other players can't deny.
So you like big hands? Well, sir, if you like big hands, I've got something you will love.
Catch this hand!
Catch this! I like to make my troll swill with a bit of spice. You lose 1 fortitude.
And gain a mind hex.
Well, let him take the fortitude first. And now you get a mind hex.
Hey, what happened to Jero's mind hex?
He lost alcohol, so
Once it happens once, it goes back to the person.
Yes.
So, he took a drink. He got the thing. It's all good.
alright, I am also going to play Wench, bring me some drinks for my friends. Which I will pay a gold to the inn.
You sure certainly have enough of them, anyways.
Only for now. And now I get to draw 3 drink cards and distribute them as I see fit. And I hate to say it, but you've been having no drinks for too long. You need one, Rip Snarl.
Okay.
Gonna give one to the stable hand.
Thank you much.
And then I'm gonna give one to the one who's been ignoring most of the drinks. The Munchkin.
Funchkin?
The Munchkin.
Okay. Then.
What can I say? I'm a power gaming min-maxer.
Alright, and I drink Ogre Brew. I am not an ogre, so that is 2 fortitude, or that is 2 alcohol and 1 fortitude, unless
Or, as the ogres call it, brew.
Okay, no, I can't ignore it, so that is 1 fortitude loss, 2 alcohol content loss.
Only got Troll Swill instead.
It would have just been alcohol content.
Yeah. But it'd be cool to see that actually happen.
It happened with Rhino when he was Frank.
Alright. It'd be cool to see it happen additional times.
So Silver's turn now, right?
Yep.
Monster.
Yes. So this one slides along. Maggie the Magpie. Your first ante in each round of gambling comes from the inn rather than from your own stash. Which does not really multiply with Sparkles the Nightmare, I think.
I know, because there's no number on the card.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work that way.
Alright then, so I'll draw 4 cards.
And also, we're hopefully avoiding gambling right now because Jiro's not around.
Well, it's a round for up to 3 more rounds.
Let's see.
I swear I was not actually trying to, like, kill Rhino when I played that thing. I actually forgot about the thing. He had that...
Increases his damage.
That he would take more damage when his gizmos were destroyed. I knew he had the thing that would make it a 3, but that would have just put it, like, he would barely not be dead, and then his gizmo exploded in his face.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah. No, Sparkles. Wait. Sorry, Murgoth. Don't worry. That just means he likes you.
Why do I constantly have to deal with your pesky little animals?
It's just the second time, and this one likes you.
It's also your second turn, so it's happening on an average of once per turn. I don't like this average.
Well, to be fair, it was either you or Endorb.
Why? I guess Endorb and I were like completely tied. So
You had 1 more health than Endorb. Alright,
I keep forgetting stuff's at range weirdly. Right.
let's see. That was my action.
The action.
So drink tech now, right?
Yeah, no. So I will buy drink for my wonderful friend Endorb. You both get punished.
I'm satisfied with this.
I'm not running empty on my drink.
just like his sword, this is sufficient.
And my drink. Pixie Punch with the chaser.
Oh dear.
Question.
Answer.
You reveal the tracer inventory as 1 drink if you're
Am I allowed
playing a
to
card.
do this?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Alright then.
So
I see. Do I have to deal with this drink first? Or
You have to reveal the
you-
tracer
you
before
draw
anything
all-
else happens.
Draw all chasers, and then it's all.
with a halfling
That's what
stout?
so that's
So
five.
this is 6 alcohol content total.
Yeah. So
Well, for one thing, the one thinks you should stop playing with the drinks. Enigma.
Alright, fine. Drinks are not affected. What
Oh,
is
it
it?
negates the card, so you lose the
Nope.
fury.
does it?
Yeah.
No, it negates sometimes card that changes the effects of the drink. So it just gets rid of the +1.
So I
No,
still
because
get-
it negates a card.
Oh, okay.
It just negates the whole card.
Yeah.
Oh, so he loses the fury. That's what you were saying. Okay.
Alright then.
And as a result, I'm also play this anytime. Tip the wench, Enigma. Pay a gold to the inn.
He had to bribe her to get her to leave him alone.
Would you say? Would you say it's too late to negate the wench things you should stop playing with the drinks?
A bit, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we know he hasn't. I don't think so.
Duh. Let's see. And I think that about does it. So sadly, I have to take the 5.
Yep.
Ow.
Better 5 than 6.
I don't
Yes,
know.
but I'm also barely clinging with any gold compared to everyone else.
So is it my turn now?
on a technicality, Jero's also barely clinging on because he has 6 artifacts and no gold.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe it is his turn now.
Alright, first I'm going to do this.
I am mad that I lost my fury, so I gained my fury.
He's so mad he got negated.
Alright, so that's the anytime.
And then this.
Dogpile. You lose 1 fortitude, each other player loses 2 fortitude.
Wait, you got 3 fury, so doesn't that make you turn wolf anyway?
No. He only turns wolf when the action says turn wolf.
Then what's the point of the fury cards?
When he does turn wolf, each one can be distributed as 1 damage to a player.
Oh! So everybody except him takes 2, and then he can distribute another 3 total.
Not
Yep.
now. It's feeding time.
What?
I'm ignoring the 2 fortitude you dealt to me with your action.
Yeah. So
That is fair.
Alright, then you get all 3 then.
No. Oh, you're losing the 3 fortitude that he would have. Because you're ignoring the 2 fortitude.
Alright then.
Alright.
I was going to give it to indoor, but whatever.
You know you can divide them among people, right?
Alright, I will adjust Jero's for him because he's not here.
Which sucks because he could
Just
have
know I'm coming after you now, buddy.
ignored it, unfortunately. So
Potentially. When he gets back, we'll let him know what happened and see if he and if he has something for it, we'll say he could have done it at that point. I don't remember the right term.
Rectify it? Retroactive?
Retroactively.
Something like that.
Retroactively. There we go.
all right.
Oops. I accidentally drew my player mat.
You're weird.
You lost your tokens underneath them.
There we go. Note to self: Q also draws apparently, or no? What did I do that caused me? I accidentally pressed 1 on it.
Yeah, you accidentally pressed 1 when you pressed Q. Okay, so
Indoor's turn, alright?
no, you got to order a drink first.
Oh, right.
Yeah, someone
Trying to
has
skip your drink phase.
Yeah, someone's got a drink.
Why are you giving it to me? I have 4.
Because you keep skipping them.
I have 4. I'm not going to run out, unlike everyone else at the table is about to.
All right, and your drink is light ale with a chaser. You don't have any other cards, so it's just light ale.
All right.
Before my turn starts, I'm going to use my blessing of rejuvenation. Nope. Alright.
Wee.
Then I draw 4. And I read my cards. What the hell is this hand I have?
It's a munchkin hand.
I know. All my cards are the same, basically. They're all one of 2 things. Which action do I want to use?
How did you reset that? Because I need to know for future reference.
Hit R or pick it up. Hey Morgoth, you like fighting monsters, right? Here, let me demonstrate. Blah blah blah. So then I got the poltergeist a headlock like this. I am level 6, so you take 3 fortitude damage.
Can't do anything about that.
Yep.
Wait, what?
I just took 3 fortitude damage.
Alright, and now one of my many drinks. Actually, I order first. Someone better give E a drink.
Trust me, someone will give E a drink.
Alright, and now I drink dirty dishwater.
So that +1 fortitude is now gone.
Yep.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Hey.
Okay, so
So
before
just
we
so you know,
Before we continue, do you have anything that can negate 2 damage?
Oh, for the love of.
Okay, because we all tried to avoid it, but E decided to throw in a everyone loses 2 fortitude thing. And instead of waiting on you, we decided we would just go on, and if you can stop it retroactively, you may.
This one time, yeah.
Hold on.
Also, your number was already adjusted.
Yes.
yeah.
So
if you can't stop it, you don't need to change anything.
Can we take the AFK
Okay.
off the thing now?
yeah.
Okay, then. Ouch! Look what you made me drop. You,
Okay.
You lose a fortitude back.
If they lose
And-
fortitude, look at the face down artifact if you have one. You may give it to that player or keep it. If you keep it, reveal it.
Ooh.
So E takes fortitude damage and artifact reveal.
Well,
Hold on.
if E decides to
Gerald.
if
Oh yeah, E can if he has a chance to stop it, he can.
if he can reduce it to 0, then and the artifact is not given because he doesn't lose an artifact in that way. Or he doesn't lose.
No, it doesn't stop the reveal. I still
Yeah,
decide
if
whether
they
to-
lose fortitude in this way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
so-
never mind.
So so E, do you have anything? I love that. All right. All right. So put that back, Zero.
As... And shuffle the pile.
That is actually pretty funny. Hey, where'd that big hairy guy go?
I love it. All right. So that happened retroactively. Endor just finished his turn, so it's my turn now, I believe.
Yep.
I believe that's turn order, yes.
Wait, did Endor give a drink and then drink?
Yeah,
Yes.
I drank the dirty dishwater.
Right, yes. Okay.
Because Rhino was mad at
Discard.
me.
Yeah.
What?
No, Rhino passed out. He can't work. He can't be a dishwasher when he's passed out on the floor.
I was saying what to this card he discarded.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what I want to do.
Well, I mean, Indorp has the most, so you might
Yeah, I know. I'm debating some stuff though.
want to avoid Molly. No picking on people, remember?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's mostly like no targeting. But yeah, we're basically just don't be a dick. Speaking of dicks, hi Zelda.
I thought Zelda was a girl.
Yeah,
When did
she's
Zelda
a dick.
become a detective?
Hi. Hey. Murgoth is busy and cannot deal with this soft kitten.
What happened to the gold?
Huh? Why did you take my gold away, Dan?
I didn't. Someone else did.
Your gold was over here for some reason.
I don't know what happened. Maybe I magic fingered it. All right.
Quit fingering your gold.
I have a feeling I know who did it, and if he wants to keep his fuzzy little paws, he won't do it again.
What?
I return.
Okay.
No, I was laughing at the term magic fingered. I'm sorry.
What's
Okay.
so funny about a magic finger?
Your
You
face.
know what? Cleave! Pick up the 2 other players. They each lose 3 fortitude. I'm going to pick Endorb and Keat. Because you guys have the highest amount. So you each lose 3 fortitude and gain a blessing.
Jero?
He's thinking.
Hold on.
And you only get the blessing if you actually lose the fortitude.
Not these!
What?
Basically, he negated it.
Discard. Yeah.
You ignored it.
So he
Fuck
doesn't.
you.
Yeah, he doesn't get a blessing, but he doesn't lose.
I don't think so!
Huh.
I
Oh.
think I will go for the ears!
And that can only be negated by another I don't think so.
I had to slam my desk as part of it.
Did you startle
It's okay.
Actually no. So 3 fortitude loss for Endorp and Jero.
I took mine.
Okay, and Jero gets another blessing.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, can I play my blessing in response to the thing that gave me a blessing? I assume not, but just
No.
want to make sure.
No.
Oh,
Alright.
Also, Morgoth? Or what is that, Morgoth?
Morgoth. It is Morgoth!
Thank you, Morgoth.
The relentless.
Because of you damaging the inn, you should tip the wench for your action.
It's funny because there's actually a card that's like, don't damage the inn on one of the staff characters.
You know what? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'll pay with the artifact. So
Wait.
discard that.
You're actually okay.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna use it. 'Cause it's occurring to me that I'm not gonna use it, so I might as well get rid of it before someone else gets it and can use it.
Actually, Jero could use that.
I'm surprised you didn't want to disappear for a round card. That seems pretty good to me.
Morgoth's thing is like when his turn comes around, he can do like a lot of damage.
But he gives blessings.
Yeah. So now I will buy a drink for Natalie to make sure you have chasers. And my drink, a shot of rum. Bottoms up.
And Mind Hex,
Oh, right, so it becomes 2.
and I will take my Mind Hex back.
Morgoth owns you all!
Oh, he's getting drunk.
Now, that's just the beer talking.
And the
or
blood
alcohol.
loss.
Alright, my turn is over. It is now Keith.
I'll give
blood
Murgoth's
loss,
chart.
blood
It's mostly
loss,
blood loss.
technically.
Time out. Jero, did you draw your second blessing?
He
Friggin'.
skipped it, remember? He ignored the
Oh, right,
blood.
right.
No,
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 he was
back on the table.
I don't think so, Tim. So
Yeah, so yeah. You should have 2 blessings, and then
Considering it just says a blessing, is it any does it any time or is it an action?
if it says
It'll
any
say.
time, yeah.
Oh, the heart one will be an anytime thing.
Okay. In that case, as in any time, freaking, I'm gonna be so total for I lost.
had to get Zelda wanted out of my room. So what did I miss?
And I want to draw.
He used a blessing of health to restore to the damage you dealt to him.
That makes what I got even funnier, honestly.
Again, I'm gonna use another anytime. Eureka! This must be will be an artifact.
Are you doing the? You're literally doing the Legend of Zelda thing with Link.
Yes.
Picture of plenty.
You may
You may
play
play
this
this
card.
card and order a drink phase of your turn. Order 2 additional drinks for free. Who won the one she's too busy?
Oh, how nice.
So
you
it's,
get it's wench brings some drinks, but for free.
except it is a gold that you would discard.
If you want.
Technically. Considering it is an artifact.
Yeah, we did. It's not really that useful when you think about it.
I mean, if
Kinda.
you think order some drinks is worth it, then this is worth it.
Yeah.
Hold up.
You never know who's gonna get what drink card.
And you still have an action, so because your Eureka was an anytime.
And yeah, I'm gonna do that action, which will be. Let's see, who's fucked up right now?
Don't target.
Just checking, that's all.
Obviously,
Okay.
you should use an AoE.
If I had one, I would. But
This is
freaking,
where I use my AOE. If I had one.
pretty much. Freaking. I'm gonna use the blessing that I was given. Blessing of strength because of the player they lose 3 fortitude. Freaking and even the playing field. I choose Endor.
All right, well, I'm going to play my Blessing of Protection, so I reduce it by 2, and because I still lose fortitude this way, I still get another blessing.
So you got 2 blessings. But remember, they do count for your hand. So if you need, so freaking, you're gonna.
No, you get 1 blessing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
I used 1 to get another 1.
And then your blessing of strength is discarded.
So that's what I got from getting slashed, is I got prevent yourself from getting slashed again. Then I got slashed with a blessing, and this is just dumb.
Blessings are fun.
Yes.
I shall now give a drink to. Because you have no drinks. Here, have one.
He also has no drinks.
Don't worry about it.
And I shall now,
Are you not going to use your pitcher of plenty?
not yet.
Okay.
And I shall now take my drink, which is only the one, which is a dark ale.
Tastes great.
Dark ale. It's great.
And it's my turn.
Hey, you can't do that. He's supposed to be child friendly. That's like illegal or something.
We've fallen on hard times.
Alright, so I've already got 7
Only
cards.
you can prevent Frosted Flakes forest fires.
Alright.
I have to do 2 jobs now.
Do you want to discard anything first, Dan?
Nope. So what I'm gonna
An
do.
alt universe where instead of forest fires, it's forest frosts.
So I'm going to play. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna play. Oh, your doll has a loose stitch. So Keith, you're gonna lose 1 fortitude.
Jero.
Jero, you're
You are
losing 1
forward.
fortitude.
God damn it!
Ooh, and the first power drinks of the game.
What's a power jinx?
The
It's
next
one of
action
Natalie's
card they
three
play
things.
has any numbers reduced by 1.
Yeah.
Nope, they're gonna, and what's this?
That is your power jinx if you take your fortitude.
Well,
Are you losing a fortitude?
I hate you.
Alright. So all numeric values you use lose 1. And then Wench, bring some drinks for my friends. I will pay a gold to the inn. And I will give Rip Snarl his drink. I will give Keith his drink. And Molly, no one's touched you. I'm gonna give you a drink.
Thank you.
Alright, then. My drink is wine.
Classy.
Okay, yeah, no, I can't. Hoo boy. This is getting dangerous for me. As it usually
It's
does.
dangerous for everyone.
yep.
Me and Jira are clinging by 5 gold and a couple health.
Right now, E and Endorb are the most well off health wise, and that's and even then they have only 7 health basically.
Alright, so, first things first. Brock goes to the discard pile, Sparkles moves forward, and Magpie moves forward.
Rival effect. Rival effect.
Passed out adventure. Gain 1 gold from the inn. Technically, that means I gain 2 gold from the inn because of Sparkles the Nightmare.
And this also this is you dragging Rhino out of the tavern.
Come on, buddy. Not on the table. We need other people to sit there to get their gold. Come on. Get out of here. I will kick you.
Shall I
Get up, damn it.
Shall I cut his limbs off in order to make him easier to carry?
I ain't carrying him. He'll drag himself out.
Shall I cut his limbs off to make it more amusing to watch him drag himself out?
Maybe.
I just imagine, like, you try, nothing seems to happen. He wakes up, he's like, I thought I had arthritis. Where'd that go?
Damn it! It's like in Wreck-It Ralph when Fix-It Felix tries to break down the jail cell bars using his hammer. He just fixes it.
Yeah.
Or that one Pro ZD sketch where it's like, whatever, take this. You fixed my
thanks,
shoulder.
you fixed
God
my
damn
shoulder.
it!
Alright, this is purely to keep me in the game for as long as possible at this point.
A noble goal.
Hay is for the horses. Halflings need gold. All of you pay me 1 gold.
Could you imagine them actually using gold coins for this game?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
I mean, this is one of those games you could easily turn into, like, actual gambling, just use dimes or loonies or whatever you feel like.
You said you're taking a gold, you said?
Correct.
Sometimes on important day, you have nothing but piles of gold. Take gold from the inn rather than my own stash.
I'll take a gold from the name instead, sure.
You've taken 3 gold from the inn this turn. Hopefully your boss doesn't catch on.
Oh no, she completely understands. Alright then. Where do we begin?
If you make me wrestle with one of your animals again, I will eat them raw!
Oh no, don't do that.
well,
That's
the
completely unnecessary.
I was about to say Hayes for horses wasn't at. Oh fuck!
What?
Who wants to pay a second gold?
Not
That's
Not
not
I.
her mount.
Yeah, it doesn't affect the action.
Oh, it just affects. Okay.
Of your other mounts.
Okay,
Correct.
okay. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Thank.
Don't scare me like that!
Don't worry, I was paying attention.
I mean, I was not scared!
That keeps me in the
Really?
game a little bit though.
What's that dark spot on your pants?
Beer.
His armor is
Wrench's
always
bl-
dark. What the heck?
Wrench's blood.
So,
All
my
right.
turn
then,
now?
Nope. Now I
Well,
order a drink for someone, and let's see. Here you go, friend. Enjoy your drink. And
Molly
then
is
I'll
the most passive aggressive, and I love it.
Yeah.
I think I see meta that way.
round on the house.
Reveal a drink with possible chasers. Each player drinks a copy of the revealed drink.
Oh my gosh, imagine if it was like a 5-er again.
Now that's from my pile, right?
No, from the
No.
drink deck.
Okay then. Rice wine.
It's not the result of an event, so it's just straight up everyone drinks it.
Oh. I
Ah!
drinks a drink.
This is just the thing to get the blood off my sword!
So I'm supposed to add 3 to myself then?
Yes, of course I
Correct.
can drink with my visor down. I'm level 6, so it reduces it by 3 to 0.
Alright.
So
Wait.
I let this old girl get a little out of hand. I'll ignore her drink and pay gold to the inn.
So,
Uh,
Dan Jeroni, unless you have cards for it,
what?
the alcohol.
Already
What? Is a
did.
drink is a drink event considered an event that I can ignore?
A drink event is an event. What depends on the card you have, I guess.
Again, what's the rules of the thing again?
Rice wine. So you take 3 alcohol content if you don't ignore it.
Yeah, for me, it's an I don't think so. That's all I can play to.
It's not
Yeah,
a sometimes.
that would not count because it's not a sometimes.
And
Last one cannot be affected by any.
Because the other- because
Okay.
the other card I
Okay, then,
have
yeah.
was no Dolly. I don't think it was very nice either.
Yeah, it's
Those
not
are
an.
the only 2 I can stop that.
Yeah, none of them work. Sorry.
Motherfucker, I lose.
Aw. And all the gold goes to the inn.
Ping me whenever we're We go to the next
Oh,
round.
oh, wait. So does that mean that my Biojinx is gone?
Yes.
I'd say it stays.
No, it actively says when you mouse over it, hexes are discarded once Natalie is out of play.
Oh.
So if you have any hexes, they're gone now. All right. All right.
All right. Let's see. Did everyone go through theirs?
I did.
Yeah, I skipped mine, and Dorp pretty much skipped his, and you skipped yours. Ian, Jero, and Dan took their drinks.
All right.
Oh wait, who gets the gold?
Hmm.
Gold, right? Wasn't there?
No,
No,
the other one.
that was round on the house. That's different from drinking.
Yes.
No. I meant like we lose gold, right? Whenever.
Yeah,
we...
I already paid my gold.
Only silver does.
Yeah, I already paid my gold to ignore the drink.
Yeah, there's nothing here about
Wait,
anyone else.
you
needing
can
to
pay gold to ignore drink?
No,
Use
I
the
paid a
card.
card to pay 1 gold to ignore a drink.
Okay, so what do? Do I give a gold or not?
No, you
this
don't,
was
you
for
don't.
me alone. This was for me
Okay,
alone.
but now my question is, what about the gold that Dan had? What happened to that?
That
that
goes
just
to the bank, or goes to the inn because he didn't have enough to split among all of us.
yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
I mean, all 5 of us?
He had
Or-
6 gold. It would have gotten cut in half because
And-
half goes to
Okay,
the end,
so
and then
3
there's
then.
3,
Okay.
which isn't enough, so it goes.
Okay, thank you for clarifying.
Yeah. Sorry if that was all confusing. I think we were just completely misunderstanding your question for a while.
Yep.
Sorry.
All right then. So I think that would mean it is now East.
Correct. I really hope I at least get one more turn before I'm out.
Mood.
Well, I don't think me and E are going to do 5 damage to you, so probably.
Picking up players' fortitude is higher than you want to lose 2 fortitude or gain 1 fury.
Indoor.
Flower and I are the ones who have higher fortitude than yours. Flower has the most.
He picked me.
Okay.
Ouch. I've been hurt.
And now you're a wolf!
Oh, you're not.
No, you are.
Oh.
I just like to imagine E turned into a wolf and I'm like, E, you're a wolf! No, I'm not.
Sounds fun.
Ow, ow, motherfucker.
Doesn't quite have the same ring as Meow Meow, motherfucker.
Oh, hell no. We should also get back and play that sometime, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love that game.
Alright, ready? Yeah.
I don't even remember which one that is.
That was your action. So now you buy a drink and take it.
I'm trying to figure out who has the least.
Endor
3
has
of us
3.
have
I have
1.
Gerald. Endor has 3. Everyone else has just 1, except for you.
Keep in mind that
Speaking of
Jero
that-
can also give 3 drinks for free, though.
And Dan's last thing was a drinking contest. I'm pretty sure that would have knocked him out anyway.
So that whose turn now?
Over's brew. Oof.
So I got 1 left. Is
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah. We're all getting pretty low on this stuff. Endorb's the highest. Well, I guess Endorb's tied with me now, but Endorb
Nice.
also has a lot of stuff.
I basically am not going to be eliminated by gold anytime soon.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what my stuff amounts to.
So that end your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Then it's Endor.
Before my turn starts, I'm going to play Blessing of Rejuvenation. Deja vu, I have been in this place before.
You had to give him a blessing, didn't you?
I'm going to...
To be fair, when I gave him that blessing, that was because I did 3 damage to him.
No, that's a blessing I got from when he did 3 damage to me. You gave me
Yeah,
protection.
Gerald, you're the one who gave him the blessing. I, Murgoth, claim no responsibility for this.
Flag grab. Okay, apparently nothing. Ooh, set bonus. Since I'm level 6, draw 3 cards from my character deck.
Damn, that's an anytime.
Oh, this hand.
Is that supposed to be the Falcon gear from Dragon Quest? Because that looks like like an entire Falcon set.
Hey Max, remember how I said we probably couldn't kill you before your turn? We still can, but I'm going to put you in a headlock again. Lose 3 fortitude.
Ha! Even this loathsome blade can stop your feeble attack!
Quick,
Ooh, I
give
get a
him
blessing.
blessings!
If I need to do this so that I don't die!
Alright, order drink phase. I'm going to play the Blessing of Abundance I just got, which is a free, which is Pitcher of Plenty. That's what it is.
But, like, no, but not paying money.
Okay, so, which order do I want to give in? Do I give it one to everyone but... Okay, since I was mean to you, Max, who gets the first drink?
I mean, I was gonna say E, Silver, and Jero have 1 drink each, so I was thinking give 1 to each of them. Cause
Yeah, but order matters, even if I can't tell. So which one gets the
That's
first?
fair. Jero.
Alright.
Speaking of, is Jero still here?
I'm here.
Okay.
Alright then.
And now it's my drink phase.
Grog, with a chaser.
Of water.
Alright.
Technically, that would make you drunker, but in this game, it doesn't work that way.
Does it? Does it?
Well, technically, yeah, if you were to drink water immediately after drinking a liquor, that would push the liquor through you. The water pushes it through you, so you get drunker faster, but it also wears off faster, in a sense.
Oh. I guess that's how it works here. It kind of cancels each other out then.
But guys, of course I can drink with my visor down. I proved this last drink.
It's not even the blessings that are helping him. It's his goddamn.
I know! Like, my deck is mostly offensive cards, but I'm not drawing, like, almost any of them.
Alright, is it my
Yeah.
turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I keep forgetting not to turn the upside down. I'm gonna discard these because I don't think we're not gambling anytime soon.
I mean, we could.
Alright. I have 3 cards that do the exact same thing.
Mood.
Ooh. Oh, this is.
What?
Do I do the mean thing that is strategically advantageous?
I'm guessing that means killing E.
No, I'm guessing he means killing all of us.
I'm guessing that means killing E and or Jero.
Okay.
And or me.
Everyone say yes or no.
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 Yes.
Yes.
God damn it, people!
I only said yes to tie the vote. Mwahaha.
All right,
I
you
don't
know what?
care.
Fine. Here, I'll just roll this. If I get odd, I'll be mean. If I get even, I'll do something else. Okay, you are spared this turn.
I hope it's obvious to viewers.
Because I'm probably not going to get a. Actually, wait, no, I don't have any other options besides being mean. I don't have any other action cards.
See?
You can choose to not play in
You
action,
can
but
choose
why
not
would
to play
you?
in action.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Cleave. Jero and E lose 3 fortitude.
Why don't you choose indoor if you can't get hurt any other way?
That's actually a good point. Jero and Endorb.
I lose. Fuck you.
Do I have a reaction for this? No, I don't.
So do your artifacts get shuffled in then among us?
He has the artifact, so it's just like normal. Except there's 5 of them, which isn't enough to...
He has 6 because of Pitcher of Plenty.
Oh, yeah.
But they would
that
get shuffled as
becomes,
Gold does among us
becomes
4, right?
3, becomes 3, which doesn't get distributed evenly between us, so we kind of just leave them. Alright,
Dang.
so...
Could have been helpful.
Alright,
One, Max, freaking 3 things. 1, Max, I hate you for going the asshole way. 2, freaking,
I mean, technically, Jero, you do get a blessing. Maybe that would save you.
Oh, yeah,
technically,
that's right.
before his turn ends, or before the turn ends, you can activate that blessing if it's an anytime that might keep you in, either with 1 health.
And even if it wouldn't keep you in normally, if it has a Fortitude gain, you can do it to gain a Fortitude.
No. Oh, wait. No,
If it has a heart and a number in the corner.
My 1 life.
Yep, you can literally hang on with that 1 life.
It won't let me flip.
You had 5. You had 5, so just those 5.
Yep.
And you're at 1 health. We just have to remember you're at 1 health.
Oh, freaking, yeah, freaking.
No.
Oh, clever.
There,
back on
there,
then.
and now just find.
It was 9 and 11, or 9 and 10.
Looks like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Keith is barely holding on, so I nearly decapitated.
Wait,
Keith.
other way around, I think, because now you're wait, no, you're right. My bad.
No,
I'm
it's
stupid.
correct. It's good as is. It's good as is.
See, I'm
Alright,
actually going with the trunk.
Endor, but you also get a blessing because you got hit by the cleave.
Oh, yes, I did. Okay.
Wench! Bring some drinks for these fiends! And I shall give, because I'm looking at everything, 1 to Endorb. 1 to Endorb.
Actually, can you give me 1 after that instead?
Don't listen to him, don't listen to him, don't listen to him, don't listen to him, don't listen to him.
And 1 to Jero.
Thank you.
Actually, no, 1 to Silver.
I'm fine with that. You listened
Yeah.
to me, so you didn't listen to him.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that exchange.
Alright, and now... Gnomish Inspirational Ale. Hang on. How does this work? Because I have a card thing that I could do, but I'm confused. I'm not sure how it works because it has a draw 2 cards from your character deck as an additional effect. How would...
If it negates the drink, you don't get it. If it changes the numbers on the drink, you probably still get it.
It's this one. This is why I ordered a double. Split a drink you're about to drink with another player. Their half gains the effect. You get a blessing. But, what about the draw 2 cards part? Would we each draw 1 card? Do I only draw 2 cards and they don't? We each take half of that. You each take half of each of that drink's effect. Oh, so it would be 1 card each.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. But I wouldn't argue if someone said the other way around.
Well, I'm the one playing the card, and I'm going to say this is how it works.
Alright, who is going to get a blessing and a card for 1 alcohol content? You can't give it to Jiro, because that'll knock him out.
Well, I can, but I won't. So...
If you give it to Endorb, you're literally
I'm gonna
giving
give it
him the
to
game.
Silver. I'm gonna give it to you because A, I don't think you've gotten blessings much, and B, I don't want to give Endor more cards from his hand.
Oh yeah, and if you gave it to E, it would knock E out as well.
Yeah,
so, I'm really
Silver, I give it to you. Cheers. I ordered a double.
All right then, thank you, friend. I'll take this one.
And the card I got was the...
I do
So
like...
Draw 1 blessing, and I draw 1 character card.
Correct.
Wait, based off of... I like the idea, but he, cuts it in half, but each half is, even though it's open-faced, somehow the liquid staying in there like a normal cup.
Magic!
Yep, that's the blessing.
Alright.
So now it's Jero's turn, right?
Yes. Now remember, Jero, I reminded you could stay alive.
I'll discard this because they won't do any of this anytime soon.
The card I drew was a gambling card, so...
Max,
Yeah.
The thing is, unless I give this to you, whoever else I give it to is gonna die.
Well, then give it to then kill somebody. I tried to
Why
kill
don't you give
people.
it to Endorb?
Just kill people.
Endorb is probably the most capable of defending it right now.
Yeah, and for the record, Gerald, like, it's not that we're trying not to kill people; it's that we're trying not to bully people. Like having 3 people
Yeah,
in a
but
row
here's the
all
thing.
target.
But here's the thing. I have been targeting Drip Snow the entire time.
Yeah, actually.
Then go after Endorb or Silver.
Well, I guess, look, considering you gave me the drinking contest that got me almost a dead. Yeah, Silver, you take this.
What are you trying?
Throw in the auto? Alright, you asked for it! Then they're paying to lose 3 fortitude.
I see.
If you reduce it to not 0, you gain an artifact.
And also, if your blessing has a heart in the corner, you can play it to just gain fortitude, regardless of its effect. Just reminding you of that, because that is an important thing.
This does 3 fortitude. Okay, yeah. Whoa, girl. Ignore an action.
All right, so you don't get the artifact, but you don't take the damage either.
Hey, whatever it takes for to keep me alive.
I mean, who's going to run out of gold in this game? If anyone, it'll be this guy, Jero.
Oh, wait. Was that sometimes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think so. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking someone else with me, goddammit.
It'll be funny if you get like a healing drink and like, oh, I guess I don't die.
Wait, what now? I thought it was.
So I don't. Basically,
I negate the you stopping it.
All right,
if you have.
not now. It's feeding time. Ignore this
That's-
other action.
No, it doesn't work.
It
Yeah,
has to be another. I don't think so.
No, he get
No,
a.
we're doing this based off of the precedent of earlier.
It's
You
basically
ignored-
it's a separate stack at this point.
Yeah,
Oh.
we did the same precedent earlier with Rhino's drink, where you blocked my block, or he blocked my block, and then you give him another drink after that, or another thing to make him
Alright.
take.
Basically he can't negate the I don't think so, but he can place something new in order something else to affect the thing.
Fair enough.
This is stat
I'll
rules,
be
not
honest.
thing.
I'll be
And
honest.
E,
I'm not
I want
entirely.
you to know,
I'm-
E, I could have ignored that 3 damage you dealt me with this same card.
For the record, I feel like that's probably not how it's supposed to work, but it's how we'll do it for this game.
Yeah, cause it doesn't feel well, honestly, but
Yeah,
whatever.
like we already did it earlier, so we'll keep it. But after this game, we're not gonna do it like that anymore.
Wait, I'm confused. You've been able to stop the.
That 3 damage you dealt me with those furies, since they're all technically count as a single sometimes towards me, that card I just played would have been able to block it.
Okay then, but they're all individual sometimes.
I drink. Oh my god!
You realize if you do this, you're putting a big target on yourself because you'll be the healthiest.
Oh, I know.
Also, you're going to lose 2 of your gold. By the way, it does say in the rules that is how sometimes cards work.
Oh, so you can use like a new stack of them even if there's an I don't think
If
so.
you may play multiple sometimes cards in response to the same game event.
Okay, so it is fine. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
It's a-
We're not breaking any rules.
Okay. All right.
Stat rules, not chain rules.
It felt weird to me. I guess if I like took time to think
Also
about it, I
thinking,
would've-
man, if you say put a big target on myself, I'm evening myself out.
It's true. It does keep you in the game.
I was at the edge right with Rip Snow. I just even myself up back to you guys' level.
Okay, I guess that's fair. I saw the +4 and forgot about the +1 alcohol.
Again, no, yeah, it's still here. And so yeah, he'll give the 2 gold, which I guess will just be discarded artifacts. So you can
The gleaming gem of inebriation.
That would have been a good one for someone.
And the rusty nail.
Oh, that would have been good for someone else.
Yeah, at this stage in the game, that would have been perfect.
That's a funny one.
All right.
How's the rusty nail an artifact?
It just is. An artifact doesn't have to be rare. It's just something that's old.
Maybe it's just like when you're going fishing and you accidentally reel in a boot.
By the actual archaeological
ammo cost
definition of
or
an
real life?
artifact, that is definitely an artifact.
All right.
You could
so I
fish
believe
up wondrous treasures, or you could fish up a boot.
So I believe it's Silver's turn now.
All right then. To begin with, goodbye, Sparkles the Nightmare. Chicken, or Magpie, come forward. This past adventure, come forward, and we get our new friend, Prajit the Panther. Ignore an action sometimes or any time that a card that affects my fortitude. I'll be holding on to that.
Yeah.
Sometimes thing, though, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
a
Yeah, so
sometimes.
he-
It
he-
says
he-
mount
he-
sometimes.
You can choose to
Which means you
activate.
can only use it once, though, right?
That's
Yes.
correct.
And keep in mind, if I do use this and then I play another stable card, it doesn't push the rest of the other two forward. Since I used it and it'd be gone, it would go right into that spot and just
Oh.
keep the pile as is. I checked that ruling specifically. All right,
You're on top of things.
I'm trying to be. So,
I appreciate it.
let's to begin with. I'm going to activate my blessing, Endorb. Lose 3 fortitude.
I'm going to Blessing of Health that. I only lose 1 fortitude. And I gain a blessing because I still lost fortitude.
Trying to get rid of you, dang it. Oh, also, let's see. Now I discard and draw a card. So, gonna 1, 2, 3, and draw 6 cards. Cool. Cool. I see.
Set the blind in as he pulled out his hammer and saw.
Well, I only have 2 actions, and I've been considering this one for a few turns now, actually since the beginning of the game, really.
Oh God.
Yeah, I've been holding on to this card since the very first turn, as an action card.
I think
Stampede. Pick up the 3 other players. They each lose 2 fortitude, and I pay 1 gold to the end for each player I picked. So, I'm gonna pick E, Endorb, and
Jero and I are tied.
I'm going to pick Murgath.
Bitch.
I'm sorry, but my Falco is just too good for you. I ignore the card.
Indeed.
E, do you have anything to prevent it?
No.
Nope.
I don't have anything. Fuck you.
All right, it's down to 3.
No, seriously, fuck you, Silver.
Dude, this is the first time I might actually have a chance to win the game, either. I got screwed over my first 2 times. I had 4 turns in 2 hours. No, 4 hours. For 2 games. I know what it's like, bro. Don't target me.
It's alrighty.
So we each get 1 gold from him.
And let's see, that means I move on to the order of drink.
I'm gonna be honest, because Jero was like briefly out, I keep forgetting he's still in the game, and so when he was bringing money over to Jero, I was like, what are you doing?
Also, if I was Gerald, grab him.
Alright, so,
Yeah, that was me grabbing.
By the way, I
I'll
counters
give
for
it-
everything
oh,
but
it's
that.
fine.
That's the worst.
Trust me, that's me a few turns before.
I was worried I was in that situation too.
Then it turns out you have counters for everything!
What can I say? My Lucia main spirit lives on.
Why couldn't you use it on Endorb?
I did
He
attack
did.
Endorb, and he blocked it.
He attacked multiple.
In fact, yeah, I attacked Endor twice to try and get him out.
Yeah, Endor's just blocking everything, basically.
My plan was
Alright.
literally to hit everyone, but I wanted Endor out because I had a feeling he could block at least one. I didn't think he could block two.
Alright,
To be fair, you gave me one of those.
shut up, Endor. He also attacked you with one of the ones I gave him, so...
Yeah.
Alright, so you ordered the drink?
Yep, and now I take my drink.
This could knock you
Wizard's
out.
brew.
Ooh!
This- That doesn't really change anything, technically.
Yep.
Well, it means your fortitude's higher, so...
You see colors, the room spins. This stuff is great. I
think
believe
they
the
call
wizard call it LSD.
Clinging on here.
Alright.
It's my turn.
Currently, Jero is the healthiest, which is great, because he almost died a moment ago.
I'm not going to use these cheating cards anytime soon. Do I want to get rid of something else? No. That's shit.
Good to hear.
Jero, tip the wench.
I just got gold, you piece of shit!
I'm sorry, but it's not going to affect anyone else. If anyone's going to, like, struggle for gold, it's you.
Oh, wait!
What? Oh? Opity oh? Opium?
None of that.
Sometimes I'm supposed to have
Damn
gold.
it! How many of those do you have? It's that exact same card!
I'm searching to see how many of those he used.
I've only used 2.
He's
I feel
used
like
3.
I feel like he's used.
Oh no, because he retracted
I've
one.
adapted one of them.
Oh, okay, that explains it. Alright, all good.
Alright, for my action. So, I'm going to show you all what I have before I figure out who I target.
Oh, God.
Max, make your case.
If you don't use it on me, I can kill anyone else at this table.
Jero, make your case.
But why shouldn't be targeted?
Yeah.
Also, Endor, I haven't won a game, and I only really got to play one.
Alright, Jero.
If you keep it with making 1, if you keep it between you and between us, I will say this: if you let Max win, it'll be another villain win.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We gotta keep going. Also, Endor's character is also a villain.
No, I'm not. I'm a power gamer.
That means you're a villain.
And also, I will say this: if I stay alive, the fact that the artifacts can both either help or hurt you and me will keep the game interesting.
Silver.
I want to throw out Jero is the only one who wouldn't be killed by this.
I know.
Not necessarily.
He's the only one who wouldn't be killed, assuming no other cards interfere.
Yeah, assuming no other cards.
Silver, make your case.
I will literally block it with Drajit the Panther, and any of the cards in my hand.
I now use bottom green. I'm kidding.
You all make strong cases, but
Dan!
whoops.
Yourself!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I mean, what did I say? No. All right, I'm killing the panther.
All right, Prajit, lock this worthless action. Thank you, goodness. Thank you for your help, friend. You're very good. I'll tell your owner you did a great job. We'll have a great funeral for you and everything.
All right, so
I must say I approve of how that axe very cleanly sliced through its neck.
I bet you wish your sword could do that.
It normally can, but then it automatically cauterizes and heals.
All right, so I'm going to have the wench bring some
Alright,
drinks
still
for my
hurts.
friends. So,
Literally everyone has 2 drinks.
yeah, I know. But there's no reason not to play it at this point in the game.
Yeah. Money doesn't matter.
Now, let's see.
Yeah, we are literally clinging to
Drink my
dear
drink.
life.
Drinking contest!
Oh God!
This
Alright,
could be the end.
This could
Make
kill
or
all
break.
of
so
us.
me first. I have potions for this sort of thing. Ignore the drink.
You fucking. Wow.
Alright, Max.
Oh!
Somebody please stop this!
I
If
have,
somebody can stop this for me, I can kill Endorb!
I wouldn't if I could, but I can't, so I won't.
I have nothing.
And I don't need attempt, I can literally kill him and he can't stop it!
I have nothing. Wait, did I take up one or is that the whole drink pile? Oh, no,
It's the last one.
Okay.
Alright, everyone tip the inn.
Wait,
Ooh!
you can't ignore that. You don't have 7.
Huh? Oh, yeah, you have 6.
Alright. So what I'll do instead is I'll also use my Blessing of Tolerance to reduce it to 2. And then I use the Talisman of Temperance to gain 2 or lose 2 alcohol content. So
Okay.
damn.
So,
that hurt
still,
worse.
still ultimately ignores it, but has to use a lot more for it.
Yeah. Some reason I thought the goggles were free.
Alright then, so mine?
Oh, right. Yeah, I need to freaking new deck.
Yeah, I need to pay a gold for that.
Yeah, paying mine.
Do we want to roll the die for it?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure where. you
Let me
put
roll
it.
the die
It's
for
right
it.
over here.
Oh, hey! Freaking, I just realized this.
Munchkin!
Great,
No,
we're going to Endorf's deck. He's got home turf.
no, but here's the thing, freaking. I just considering I turned this into the end, freaking. I lose the artifact. Freaking, this thing really said immediately when after you lose this artifact, draw 2 cards from your character deck.
Oh! Alright, so
Alright.
draw 2 more cards and see if you can save me so I can kill Endor.
Let's see. Nope. Alright. Freaking. Yeah. Okay. Silver, draw your card. See if you survive with us or die.
Doc A.
Wow! What the fuck?
Well, currently I'm tied with Endor, so I guess we keep pulling.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I will say this just to make it a bit more even. Freaking, and to round it off. Hey, Silver.
Yes.
Wait a second.
Freaking.
Max.
Hold on.
Oh, I just got an achievement for devoted.
Okay.
Right.
Oh wait. Freaking, I just double check it. Oh no, yeah, they don't work. I post the tightly guarded loot. Split my drink.
Lightly guarded.
Sorry. So lightly guarded loot. Split my drink. We both drink 2 along with your 1.
I see what you're trying to do, but we'll save this one for later, right, boy?
Considering that ignores the split drink, does that mean I only drink 2?
You
Uh,
would probably
wait,
still
still
drink your
take
2.
two.
Silver, that ignore a drink. You could make me ignore a drink. Does that not
Yes,
work?
but I'm trying to protect myself right now.
But I can kill Endor.
Also, I need that to stay alive for one. Also, because that card has a horseshoe, it actually activates a stable card. So,
Wow.
Zephyr, the Pegasus,
Oh.
pick another player. They discard the top card of the drink me pile if able. If they do, you also discard the top card of my drink me pile. So, it's sorry, Max. If I could make you skip the drink you're currently suffering, I would, but I cannot. So, I guess that means I'm gonna take one from.
Let's take one from Max's.
Yeah, from Max. Top card of your drink me pile be gone.
Alright. Grog.
And I
yours
do
also.
as well.
Alright. So, Max, I'm pretty sure you pass out from this drink, don't you?
No, we finished resolving the drinking contest.
Yeah, so you're still drinking contesting.
We resolved the event.
So you two are still talking, so you both have to draw again.
I
and
don't
don't
know
take
if
a drink?
that's how that works.
That's how it works.
And
Right.
draw a card.
Now, I'm going to read the drinking contest part of the rules.
Pretty sure Enigma just did, so pretty sure that counts.
If all tied players but one pass out during this process, the remaining player wins the drinking contest and does not continue drinking.
I'm still alive though.
But all the tied players, which are me and Max, so if you can't stop passing out, then I don't have to take another drink.
Yeah, yeah, freaking Max, I got nothing to stop your drink. I'm sorry.
Silver.
I ain't got nothing to stop your drink.
Alright. For the record, this is what I had that could have just defeated Endorb.
Haha.
It might have been a... Hold on, let's see what the next blessing could have been, because if it had healing... Nope, it would have killed me. Alright. Yeah,
Endorb wins, it's your guys' fault.
also,
Hey, I tried to take him out with the power you gave me.
Also, if a player passes out during a drinking contest, do not split the gold among the other players until after the drinking contest is completed. So, I get 1 gold and then we do the normal split.
Yeah, I had 3 cards that were just pick another player, they lose 3 fortitude.
Yeah.
Alright.
Did someone pull gold from my pile?
Yeah, I took mine.
Okay.
Okay, so we all get 3 then. Oh wait, no, freaking considering.
And this one goes to the
Half
end.
goes, we all get 1.
Yeah, we all got 1.
So basically, we didn't lose any gold for that drinking event.
Pretty much.
And there are no blessings in play anymore. So
I'm gonna
All
discard
right.
all these.
Alright, it's Jero's turn.
Now, Jiro, I want to put forth a notion here.
I'm listening as I'm drawing my cards.
If you take me out, it will be Endorb's turn. He will get a fresh hand, and at this point, he has been able to survive everything we have thrown. So if you let him live, he will probably be able to survive anything you throw at him after that point. While he's got 2 cards, keep that in mind.
I don't know.
Because at this point, you might be able to try and take out either of us.
Okay, why the hell? I mean, how the hell did Endorb ignore his Dragonfire Ale? I'm trying to watch without looking, but
Okay, so that was 3 separate effects that went through. One effect was that first card, I have potions for this sort of thing.
reduced it by 1. Then he had a blessing that reduced it by 1, and then he had an artifact that made him lose 2 alcohol.
I combined these
Yes.
3 cards to effectively make the net change 0.
Correct.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Perfect storm.
And Dan, I tried to take him out with 2 attacks, and he just would not go down.
Oh, by the way, hey, don't call me a grave robber. We're gonna play to lose 2 fortitude. Endorb.
I respond by using the full munchkin on this card. It does nothing.
You piece of.
No, literally, he caused nothing to happen. He died.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I've split my gold in half, so you 2 divide that.
It's 3 to each, and then 1 goes into the thing.
Yeah. So.
So I will say,
I already took all mine, so you just take that pile of 3 there.
Oh, okay. Again.
Now what will win, artifacts or animals?
Machine or man.
Man.
I'm happy enough. I killed the villain.
Which
You
thank
are
God
the villain!
Which, thank God, that means that a villain didn't win this round for once.
I don't know, man. Molly's looking pretty sus.
So,
Oh,
at this
I don't want her
point,
friends.
will it be the adventurous goblin that wins the game, or will it be the humble worker
By the way, tip the one.
trying to get through her 9 to 5?
Yeah, that was my action. So
Tip the wench isn't an action.
Yeah, but
no,
he played
I
action
meant
that
the-
knocked you out.
Where'd this
Yeah.
2 gold come? Where'd this 2 gold in my hand come from?
freaking-
I don't
probably
think the gold. Does the gold really matter at this point?
Also, Silver, you're trying to get through your 9 to 5. Yeah, you're trying to get through your 95 drinks.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Because you might win, because this might kill me.
Oh, well, if it's a split drink, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, light ale.
Oh!
You're hanging on, friend. Wait,
Wrong
fortitude.
token.
You meant to
Oh,
increase your health.
sorry. Yeah, my
Yeah,
bad.
increase your fortitude and then you're up.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't change too much, but still.
It's good to make sure we have our numbers accurate
Again.
for posterity.
And with that, I pass it to you.
Yes. So.
By the way, this I drew like 2 of these, and that's why I was like, wow.
Oh
No!
Rival, discard all other mounts. Every player loses 1 fortitude, but we may reduce or ignore it. As
Wait,
though
don't you do the rival instead of the normal effect?
Well, I think I have to do both.
You
Wait,
do both. When it's an immediate, he does both.
Yeah, yeah.
So, wait. Okay, you lose a fortitude.
And
Yeah.
you
I lose
lose
a-
a fortitude.
Hold on. I'm doing this. I'm actually gonna be able to do this.
Big brain time. Big brain time.
Make some magic, man. This could be your make or breaker. Who knows what I'll get? Because I'm gonna tell.
Immediately after I lose fortitude, the player loses 1 fortitude. We're tying this bitch.
Oh my God!
Unless
Silver.
Huh.
It
Yeah,
all comes
don't
down to if
do
Silver
that.
can block this.
I'm gonna say that if he has a way to do it, I can do something else instead. I'm trying to do this for there to be a first time tie in this game. If not, I will do something else instead.
You couldn't just let me have the win.
I know.
That's correct. He could not.
After
know.
all that work, after all that scheming, trying to get everyone out, actually saving a card that could have definitely wrecked players for the end.
That's exactly how I feel,
What a bitch.
Silver. I feel the exact same way.
Okay,
I
fine,
can't block a
fine,
single-
freaking.
And I can't block a single fortitude.
Yeah.
All right,
mean, if
so
we-
are we coming to a tie then?
Are we doing it? Because I'm gonna say this either way, it's either the tie or me or freaking me winning because I can just do freaking don't bother me, which ignores an action sometimes or anything that affects my fortitude. So
Well, that would mean I wouldn't gain the fortitude and I'd still be in.
but each player including you lose the fortitude.
He'd
Yeah,
have
but-
1 and 1.
But I
so I'm
already
down to
took that, and you activated the other card to negate it. So you're saying
Well,
if you
so basically, leave Gerald. What happened is Silver has 2 fortitude. You only have 1. If you activate the card where you take the loss, you deal the other fortitude and make it a tie. If you play the not now, then and Silver still takes the 1 fortitude,
but
he
I still have 1 fortitude left.
Yeah, we both stay at 1, but we both
And
stay
that
at
would
1.
be a
But
tie though, because I'd still have a fortitude.
I
Yeah.
know I'm saying that you and I would still be alive, but freaking you're about to drink right now. We don't know, and freaking we don't know if that could kill you or save you.
Well, he still
No,
has
I'm
to
about
do
to
his
take my
full
turn.
Yeah, that was the mount.
Yeah.
The mount is
Yeah.
in action. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's
the tie is
It
much safer than
acts
trying
like
to
an
win.
action. It is treated like the damage you take is treated like it came from an action.
Right. Alright, fuck. Alright, fuck it. I won't do the tight thing. We'll just keep this even.
All right then. So you're just negating that damage.
Yep.
All right. So
For the record, if it came down to a tie, I was going to say like just resolve it with a drinking conga. contest.
No, the game can't end in just a tie.
I'm gonna tell you something interesting. My hand here is this that I'm discarding. 1, 2, 3 for gambling. 4 for gambling. 5 for gambling.
Oh my god! The rest of us, we're not gonna gamble anytime soon. Silver
Again-
sweats
Oh wait, I need
profusely.
to drop 2 more.
By the way, Silver, like half of the hand I have right now is for gambling too, so I feel your pain.
Well, now that you mentioned that, it's time for you to get alcohol, isn't it?
Let's see. Man, this card would have been helpful a moment ago.
Save Max from dying.
Well, a couple of those cards, but so do you remember how Nightmare was here before?
Yeah.
Don't worry, that just means he likes you.
Sure, one for the tie.
We're gonna tie this bitch.
No. After a few good kicks, you start carrying potions. Gain 2 fortitude.
Alright, I let it be known, Vicken, I could have easily tied it, but you guys didn't want me to.
Yeah.
I decided to.
You did I will say, Jero, you did the honorable thing.
Yes.
I was willing to take
Now-
the tie, but I was also hoping
No,
to take
Vicken,
it.
no, Vicken, I wanted to do the interesting thing. You guys are bitches.
I was
did
fine.
the-
I said I was fine with you taking the tie,
So
I'm not dead,
oh,
you, I'm dead the rest of you.
but I will now say these are my other cards I had. So I also could have done another stampede.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
No, Vicken, oh god. I only had two freaking gambling I'm in and a fucking, and I could sell an artifact to get fucking more gold. So I was like, god damn it.
So I finally win one after the long con. Hello, thank you. My name is Molly. I'll be going home now after this horrible evening at the inn. Just horrible.
you and your animals will meet my blade!
I feel the same way. I need to take my cat and lay down for an evening. Come here, Rekka. Yes, I agree, Rekka.